the dust off. Is that what you do? Is that all you're made of? Whatever ain't right, prove it on yourself. Revisit your act, results of unreal. Living on a guideline, been there, done that, rolled up and drained. Instead of being bitter, back up, go grab your keys. Follow the stunt driver who hit the tip top of an adventure. Ready to relish everyday desire. Got fire, lighting up the way. Let go what holds us back. Take over, then and different together. Breaking the barrier. What's the better? 'Cause we can take off, show them this is our own track. Look out, we won't get caught up. Look like you don't care, walking the dust off. Is that what you do? Is that all you're made of? Whatever ain't right, prove it on yourself. Revisit your act, results of unreal. Living on a guideline, been there, done that, rolled up and drained.
What it is, ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing today? Pizza, the Terriers, Latralius, Pyro, Crystal, Magnilo. How's everybody doing today? Bro, tell me how my poll literally says. Which one you summing for? I forgot an O. I ain't changing it, bro. Which one you summing for, chat? Fox Sir, how you doing, bro?
The white has been dyed red.
Why do I have Carlotta? Oh yeah, 'cause someone was asking me about Carlotta's or Jeja's thing yesterday. I forgot. Whoops. Let's go back to my favorite teams. Gotta get that storekeeper out of my screen, bro. Just chilling, bro. Enjoying life today. Taking it easy. I didn't stream yesterday. I ended up being tired, bro. And I ended up just chilling on the Discord. For those of you that, you know, don't know, we usually just chill out on the Discord. Why am I farming these things? I have no idea. Bro, not gonna lie, Ki Yuan looks cool as hell. Ki Yuan looks cool as hell, bro. That dude's gonna be out here like Yondu, bro, controlling his sword. Alright, let me get some astrites. Yo, I had a bunch of videos I had to react to like a week ago, and I never reacted to them shits. I might react to them today. Let's see. What were they? Let's see if they were interesting, my friend. React content. What do we got here? Unjustified hate. What the fuck is this? Why Wuthering Waves will never win against expectation. The fuck is even that? Okay. Wuthering Waves. What do we got? She needs Augusta. Will YOOOO flop? No, here's why. Another Juice video. Y'all really love Juice, bro. Alright, let's see. We'll check those videos in a second. What else we got? What is this? Grown man rants about underwhelming gacha character. What? Okay, well, I guess we got 3 videos to watch later. If you guys send me another one, that'll be too much. And then what's this Gacha Smack video y'all sent me? I'm a fraud. I spread misinformation. I was wrong about Augusta. What? Fuck this smack dude. 21-minute video. Oh, hell no. Alright, we'll react to all that in a minute. We have like 4 videos to react to today, chat. So we're gonna be posting quite a bit of stuff. Quite a bit of stuff and things, bro. What am I getting mats from? What? Alright, alright. Guys, hit that like button on the way in and I'll kiss you on your neck. If you're over 23. Otherwise, I won't. Building Augusta's been kind of frustrating. These echoes haven't been kind. And kind of out of mats. I just want to use Augusta. Bro, I hear you, man. I mean, you could just rock like mid build until you get some good echoes. Or just go for the electro pieces. Because the way I see it with Augusta, bro, is the reality of it, you can technically farm Augusta's full build without needing those tacit fields, right? Because you can farm this unlimitedly. There's 3 costs that you can farm for her, which are the bears. You can farm these unlimitedly. I mean, unlimitedly, like you can clear your map and then go to someone else's world. And then you can farm the 1 cost as well. Not these. These. That's why not day 1, but like the first 3-4 days, I was always farming open world. These. You can farm these in the open world as well. So you can do that, and if you need to farm mats, you can join other people's worlds. Join my Discord. People will let you farm their worlds for Augusta stuff. What up, John Tate? Yo, John, didn't you say you were gonna join us in Destiny, man?
Stay behind me.
They have characters that be punching and shit in there that you'll like. Aquarius, what it is. Yo, Aqua, so both of our accounts got shafted in Persona, bro. That's depressing. Alright, let's see. What do we do today? Bro, same thing we do every day. We gotta prepare. Or, you know what I mean. Gotta prepare for them toes. And to do that, we gotta... Yo, what boss mats do I need for Yuna? Is it False Sovereign? I mean, I don't care too much about boss mats, low-key. Because I can just farm even if I don't have enough. I have a bunch of stamina left. Let's do... Not that. Gauntlets. Let's go. It said, you got another Ann dupe? I got another... So my Ann got 3 dupes? That's crazy. You watch that? It's a good vid with good clickbait. Wait, what video with good clickbait? The Gotcha Smack video? Yeah, I don't even know what that's about. I just know it says he spread misinformation about Augusta. So we'll take a look at that. We have some like dedicated Gotcha Smack fans in my community. Y'all tried in Destiny. I usually play pulse rifle and sniper. So in that game, it's just like, for example, pulling characters in this game. When you summon, the characters have their kits and the weapon they can use. So for example, there will be a character that uses pulse rifles and a sniper. There'll be a character and he can only use pulse rifles and snipers. Just like here, how Augusta can only use broad blades. Right now, the best character in the game is one that uses, he's a support, a healer type of character. He does damage too. He uses snipers and scout rifles, but the scout rifle pretty much plays like a slow auto rifle. So yeah. False Sovereign has no right being that annoying of a fight for a basic overworld boss. Hey, if anybody needs to farm False Sovereign, invite me to your world. I'll farm that shit for you. So fast you won't even know what happened, bro. Is the 3 cost and 4 giving me trouble? Hail, invite me to your world. I got you. Like, add me as a friend. Do I even have spots? I don't even know if I have spots, bro. I have 1. I'm about to delete some folks. Never mind. They've all been on today. Who the fuck? So I get... Oh, there we go. You haven't been on for 3 days. You're getting kicked. Aaron, no. 6 days. 22 days. Sustavia's getting kicked, bro. What are we doing, bro? This man Sus got smoked and then said, nah, bro. I can't do it. How the fuck do I delete people? Delete, there we go. Who else? Over 30 days, you're cooked. You ain't legendary. Over 30 days, you're cooked. Skull CJ, bro. The greatest of all time, bro. Greatest person ever, bro. Calculator main, bro. Bro, I was 64. I wish I could get this account back. It'd be my side account at this point. Baldy over 30 days ago. Fucking Baldy, bro. Yeah, CP2 gonna try and grind more P5X now to save for next year. I'm actually surprised. We saved this whole time, Aqua, and we're still so far back, bro. Like you know what I mean? Artificial don't even play no more. Yeah, send me a friend request, the Terriers. I'll help you grind that if you need it. All right, we're good with that. You can see my little code at the bottom. No, let's do these. Bro, I'm telling you, John, we've been having a blast with Destiny. Like, that shit is actually addicting. Damn, 22 days can't be me. What's up, Clasher? Yeah, couldn't be me, bro. This man got mad. He says it's not that, bro. But this man got mad that even with S6R5 characters, he still can't comp. That shit's insane. I need to get on WUWA. Yeah, get on WUWA, lad. So I wasn't, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I was like not even wanting to stream today. I didn't stream yesterday, which, you know, it's not good. But I didn't want to stream today either. And then my girl went to make food, like dinner. And I was like, you know, might as well just stream, bro. Might as well just stream. Already done quit since Crim and Ruin Aqua stopped playing his accounts for real, bro. You better not do that when they stop playing your accounts, John Tavius. When we got 17 account managers and shit. Yeah, we're gonna try to get back into it since we got solid support no longer here. So like we got a solid team now, Aqua. Bro, Augusta's so fire, bro. I can't wait for these new characters because I really want to see how they play. I really want to see the gameplay from Galbrina and Ki Yuan, bro. Like, real bad. I want to see how these characters evolve. Because right now, we went from, like, every single unit being, like, a basic-ass character to, like, absolute insane cinema with every single one of these units, bro. In terms of gameplay, Augusta's going to be crazy in terms of gameplay. I don't remember Yuno's gameplay all too much, but if Galbrina has crazy gameplay like that, it's going to be real fun. There we go. Boom. Every time you stream, you're always eating something. I just realized. Eating? I'm not eating. I'm drinking water. Every time I stream, I'm drinking water. Your heavy PvP on Destiny. They have two different... Bro, they have so much content in that game. It's actually crazy, John. So they have a PvP mode in that Destiny game where it's like, I'm sure you've played Destiny 2, so they probably have these game modes in Destiny 2. It's like you go in and there's a bunch of mobs, bosses, and you kill them and you collect points. And there's like 6 teams in there and you can kill each other for points. They have that. They have the regular like capture the zone, capture the flag type of game mode, which is pretty good. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff, bro. Oh, I haven't bought the battle pass. I gotta buy the battle pass. Let me just check. Does it go with Augusta? Oh, it kind of does go with Augusta. Oh, it half purchased it? Oh, shit, never mind. Wait, so what am I... Oh, I am using it in the background. I'm stupid. How you doing, Crizzle? Kieran, what's good, man? Just chilling today. I was gonna do story. I know I keep telling you guys I'm gonna do the story, but, like, shit. I'd be lazy nowadays. I gotta go back to doing the Crimothy and fucking doing Tacit Fields all day. I just need to do it. Because I am super low on materials. Do story now? Nah, I'm not doing story today, bro. I'm not in the mood to actually do story and enjoy it. So I'm not gonna put myself through it. Like, I barely wanted to stream, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. So if I do stories, it's gonna feel like a slog. And I know it shouldn't feel that way because the stories are fucking amazing in this game. So I'm not gonna push to do it right now. It's a really good game. Yeah, bro, that shit don't even feel like a gacha. Low key, low key. I mean, none of the gameplay has the quality of it. Not even the story in that game looks like a gacha. I need to restock my... restock, man. Probably has like 3,000 tuners, bro. Talking about I need to restock. Let's see. What do we do today? What up, Zaniel? Welcome to the stream, man. Tryon follows. I think my Furlova's decently built, bro. I never, like, worked on her. Like, actually worked on her. But she kind of just... pretty solid echoes. Considering that I didn't work on her like that. Okay, this is fucking disgusting. What happened? What happened there, bro? What happened there? Oh, hell no. Nah. And then one cost. So, I mean... shit. Do I not have any one cost of this? Oh, I have a bunch of one costs. And then I can go like 3 cost of this. Oh. Oh. I could put her with this. And then I can just go for like a 1 cost. Oh, but my 1 costs are kind of decent. They're kind of like, okay. I mean, I can replace this one. Hold on. Even though I know I'll never use Furlova, I don't like leaving her here with just like a mid-ass build, bro. It hurts my soul. Alright, let's do this one. Let's do this one. Key you on my next Yao for real. Man's about to summon another DPS, another support. You got 20 what? Oh, tuners? Yeah, sounds about the right amount for you, John. Sounds about what? I don't think I'll ever use... whoops. I don't think I'll ever use this one, bro. Oh, my controller's extra fucked today. Yeah, let's drop this in here. Oh no. Drift is gonna fuck me up today. I can already... Alright, buddy. Because I doubt I'm ever rocking this. This is nasty. So I'm gonna just throw that in there. For no reason. If he plays like Sword, I'm gonna pull him, Zan. John Tavius has no resolve towards his own things, bro. It's just crazy, bro. For real, Aquaman's been working on Shang-Li since forever. This is disgusting. I'm gonna go for attack, bro. Shit. We're gonna put that EES one that is somewhere around here. There we go. Any tuners and Echo XP, they need to pick between time getting us with layers of substats, RNG, or with Echo experience, but not both. Hey, bro, that's the name of the game when it comes to these gacha games. You have the worst luck with Echoes? Yeah. As you could see, so do I. So do I, ladies and gentlemen. I get hoed. I get absolutely destroyed when it comes to Echoes. Havoc Eclipse. I could just replace one of these, can't I? With like this one? What about this one? Ooh. No, with this one. But I would need to roll a good 1 cost of this shit. It could honestly be anything. I have a whole bunch. Let's see. Let's see if we get lucky, man. I doubt it. What the fuck did I just... Nope. It's you, bro. Whoops. Alright, alright. Hold, bro, my controller's fucking pissing me off. There we go. There we go. All right. For real though, if he supports, I don't know, bro. I'm tired of these supports, but they do be dealing damage. They do be dealing damage. Replace Bard with Homeless Gion. Bro, I ain't never met a person that refuses to have one synergistic team. Shit's crazy. Shit's insane. Oh my god, bro. What you call disgusting is my average luck. I mean, bro, like, this is crazy. This luck is insane. Elmo, what it is. Nah, Homeless Gion looks dope. Like, Geshulin's... You're saying he looks like Geshulin? Ain't no way he just said that, bro. That's insane, bro. Homie wakes up and said, today's gonna be the day when I drop a bad take every morning. Kyofu, what it is. Welcome to the stream. What the hell is wrong with these poll options? What? You don't see them? They're normal. They're on my screen. I can see them. Nothing wrong with them. Seem pretty basic. I've rolled defense and HP in every single fucking piece that I've rolled so far. How does that even, bro? Like, you can't look at me dead in my eye and tell me that there's an exact chance to get the same, like, all of these stats. Like, there's the same percentage of chance of getting, like, I don't know, crit in defense. You know, impossible. I lost 50-50 to Encore this Augusta patch, but hey, what you reckon is the best sequence to stop for Augusta? S2. With S2, you're more than fine with Augusta. Ooh. Ooh, we might have something here, chat. I just choose the option that had Key on the poll. I figured you'd choose that. Oh. Oh, hold on. We might be onto something. We might be onto something. I know you said that, John, but you can't say he looks dope like Geshulin looks up. He looks... They're not on the same level of dopeness, bro. Of course, bro, the last one's going to be HP. Watch, chat. I'm going to just do this for the test. It ain't going to be attack percentage. I can guarantee you that, bro. Watch. It's going to be HP. Okay, it's flat attack. I guess. 17... 3. Okay, I could just replace that one. Equip. Boom. Alright, my provolone is done. Boom. Boom. No, she's not. I gotta replace this doodle ass with... Stop, please. Are you going to get a good echo at some point? Eventually you are. You just got to stay on the grind, bro. That's the thing. You got to stay on the grind. Otherwise, it ain't going to happen. Now we got to build. Now we got a Provolone build. A lot more solid than whatever the hell I used to have. I don't even remember. But critical damage attack percentage, that's nice. All of whatever that is. Sure. It's kind of mid, but whatever. Does she have heavy? Oh, no. I was about to say. Yeah, her stats ain't bad, bro. Shit. Her stats ain't bad. What does she got over here? Resonance skill, basic, heavy. She got just a little bit of fucking everything. Someone's going to tell me, she's actually built on liberation, bro. And I got 0 of that. P1 drips shows the moon in the beginning. It's a sign for me to get him after YOOOO. True. My friend was asking how good YOOOO is for S6R5 and what should I tell him? He is guaranteed. He is skipping Augusta. Bro, tell him that she's going to make a good partner for Gion. You know? You know what's crazy, John? Right? You say you don't pull male characters no matter what, right? Hear me out. You have a built, hear me out. You have a built Brant You have a built male rover, so you willingly chose to go male rover. Not only do you have a built Zhang Liao with his signature weapon, but you also got a dupe on him. And now you're saying you're gonna pull Qi Yuan.
Honor cannot be sullied.
I think low-key, you're a male glazer, but you just want you don't want to accept it, bro. I might be wrong, but you know, it sure does seem that way, bro. It sure seems that way. Bro, this man was in my Discord talking about I never pull for males. The only reason that I have Rover is because he's the MC and everybody has him. The only reason that I have Yao is because they gave him out for free. Tell me how we go and look at his account. He has a dupe on Yao. Last time I checked, they didn't give dupes on Yao. This is John. Well, they already had given him to us for free, so, you know, I figured I'll just dupe him and shit. Crazy, crazy behavior, bro. Clasher, he has every male in his account, bro. So you can't even be surprised at that anymore, bro. Alright, let's see. Yeah, bro. You know? He be trying to pretend he don't want it, but he wants it. Oh, let's go to Drake's Island, bro. He's in denial. That's what I'm saying, bro. Alright, let's see what he says. Male Rover needs to be built. What you mean the MC? Male Rover, or Rover is the MC. What? And also, you do not need to build Rover. Like, at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Anytime you use Rover in the story, you use a trial Rover. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure you don't need to build Rover. And not only do you not need to build Rover, you also don't need to pick male Rover. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Let's go down here. We talking about the same John here? It seems that we are talking about the same John, bro. I don't know. Skull to the CJ, what it is. What it is, Zenovius. Welcome to the stream, mate. I can get rewards in Withering Waves by watching CJ, it seems. You can, bro. You can. You can get some drops, bro. Where the hell? Right here. Gian actually looks dope, and he's Arrow unless he plays like shit and his kid is ass, then it's... Bro, that's such a cope excuse. What character in WUWA plays like shit and their kid is ass? And not talking from an, like, opinionated, you know, thing. Like, not talking about your actual opinion, but, like, what character in Withering Waves actually plays like shit? Not opinion-based. Don't be like, well, I don't like Rosha, so she plays like she don't play like shit. You know what I'm saying? Zhang Xing, yes, okay. Outside of Zhang Xing, what character plays like shit? Crazy how both Twitch and YouTube got together to say Zhang Xing, bro. Yeah, you guys are right. Zhang Xing does play like straight up doo-doo cakes. You're missing Kalchar. You'll get him in your next few summons, don't worry. Oh, you also got Ling Yang, bro. Shit, you got all the males in your account. Might as well continue that trend, John. Homie has S6R5 Cardathea. I think he has S6 Siakona, and he talking about, I might get another Arrow character. What? That's crazy. Wait, how far do I gotta fly before I just start flying? Oh, hell nah. Shishi, I somehow dodged Ling Yang since very release up to this day. That's crazy. I mean, to be fair, I had dodged Ling Yang for a long time. What do you mean? I pulled male characters in another game. It's just WUWA. I prefer females. Yeah, we're talking about WUWA. What are we talking about? John be out here like capping, acting like the whole chat doesn't know what he's about and what he said, bro. Homie be acting like he doesn't know that we've heard him 1,000 times say he doesn't pull characters in WUWA. Come on. I'd rather use Yinlin Clunky ass over Jiang Xing. Bro, I'd rather legit play with Yuan Wu than play with Jiang Xing, bro. And that is so true. That is so true. It's not just cap. That shit is so true that my Yuan Wu is level 70 and my Jiang Xing is level 50. That is so true that my Yuan Wu has a full echo set, right? All 25, whereas my Zhang Brick doesn't even have an echo set. I ain't just yapping, bro. I ain't just yapping like that, bro. It's factual facts, bro. Can I fly the other way? Let's go. But see, don't forget he said he's going to replace Bard with homeless Gion. No, he won't. He won't do that shit. You came here to do war. You do not want to do war, bro. Trust me. At least not with me. You can go do war with other CCs. I would cook you and make you go to sleep crying, bro. You know me. I'd rather use Jiang Xing that trash you on. Who the fuck is trash you on? His drip is worse than me. See, you gotta, bro, we told people, y'all gotta have good bait, bro. Like, you can't be out here calling a character that hasn't dropped, nor that I give 2-0 fucking fucks about, and thinking you're gonna, like, bait me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like these people that be rock hard for a character that hasn't released. I gotta wait for the characters to release, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you gotta be, like, mentally retarded to actually, like, start glazing or start, hardbone hating a character just based on their drip. Like, on the beginning drip market. Like, you gotta be weird as shit. Kiyuan is very disappointed in his disciples gameplay. What? What are you talking about? I don't even know what you mean. Bro, why the fuck does it keep changing my tracked echoes? So I'm just here like a dumbass talking to the chat, forgetting what I'm doing because I have goldfish memory, and it's because this shit stops tracking. Oh no, I gotta go down there. Oh no. John, you're the single reason that I have a horrible take. I'm gonna just say that. You're the single reason that I have a take that would get me attacked by 95% of the WUWA community. You're the single sole reason that I wish they force people to run specific teams, which is a horrible idea, but you're the single reason that I wish that were to happen, even though I know it's a horrible idea. My characters is, bro, literally people be like wiling over these characters before they even drop. You don't know if they're, and it's not even like you see 2 seconds of the character from a little image, and then people be like harboning for these characters for like months. Oh my god, an error happened. What error? Why does that always happen to me? God damn. Yuan Wu has Genshin kit tier design, and somehow it doesn't feel as bad as Yang Xing because he isn't as slow. His main purpose is just pillar. He put pillar and that's it. That's what I'm saying. That's all Yuan Wu be doing, bro. That is literally Yuan Wu's entire existence. Ooh. Ooh. What? That's nice. Where's the next one? Bro, every time I kill one, is this a bug that anybody at all has experienced? Or is just me? I'm hoed. So that's why they treat me like that, bro. Crazy behavior. Do it. We gonna do what? What are we talking about? Oh, hell no, that's outside. Yo, I just thought of another idea, John, just for you, bro. The moment, and if ever, the devs decide to, allow us to disable dupes, we're gonna go ahead and do, John's Comeback Episode 2, where you come out with your yee-ass broken puzzle builds, and, you try to clear content. You could be running Zhang Xing, fucking, who is it? Zhang Xing, Cardathea, and fucking the other dude, Ki Yuan. I mean, you still be able to clear it. People are here clearing with like solo, what's it called? Yohu and shit, you could clear. People just love their units to a weird point. Yeah, bro, but like I understand if the character drops. Right? Like I understand if the character drops and or they release gameplay and you look at gameplay and you're like, "Yo, the gameplay looks great." Right? Or you play them in the story or you see them in the story and it's like, "Yo, their gameplay looks great." And then you become a fan of the character, just like how I'm a fan of like One Piece or Naruto, or I'm sure you guys are fans of other shows. But like when they show you like a little, like an image of the character, oh, this character's dropping in 3.5, and for like the next 3 months you have somebody just glazing the hell out of the character. We haven't seen them in the story, we don't know what they do, we don't know nothing about them, bro. And you'll have the people being like, "Nah, this is the best character ever, your character sucks." I know I have people like that come through every now and then. Oh, hell nah. God damn it. Zhang Xing's possibly his disciple. I don't think Zhang Xing could be his disciple. Her gameplay is too bricked. No, but it could be that way. It could be that way. It's just unemployment behavior. True. That is true. Bro, I posted a video, my Ki Yuan reaction, and someone said that and I said, watch him be a, like, it was literally just jokes. And I said, watch him be a rectifier character, just because that's how Kuro be doing things, bro. Someone commented, "Yo, I usually love your videos, but this was a really bad take. I thought you were smart." And I was like, oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah. That's crazy. Rage bait that works? Laugh my, like your poll. Yeah. When I rage bait, it works, bro. What do you mean basic cheese? I mean, cheese that looks like a basic, like the literal basic anime schoolgirl design with the black and red schoolgirl outfit. I'm not talking about her story. I'm not talking about her gameplay. I'm not talking about if she fucking turns into a vampire midway. We don't know shit. But you know what I'm saying? How the fuck?
Stay behind me.
I hate farming. They should just remove these maps. Nobody goes here, bro, like ever. Fuck these maps. That's what I'm saying. I can't say anything on homeless. The fact that you keep calling him homeless, he don't even look homeless. Homie has to be rich to call Ki Yuan's garments homeless, bro. Homie ain't never seen a crackhead posted up at 3 in the morning sniffing glue in the corner store, bro. He ain't never seen one of those, bro. Missing a tooth, 3 arms and shit. Looking like straight out of Futurama. Talking about, "I'll suck your dick for a quarter." He ain't never seen one of those, bro. Monks are... How are monks homeless? They literally live in the monastery. That is their home. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Where the fuck is the door? Bro, I hate this. I hate this map. This map is fucking AIDS. They gotta do some quality of life, open all them doors, show me little lights and shit that take me exactly to where I need to go. They can suck a dick with this map. A whole dick from the side in reverse with the light off with an unwashed ass, bro. Hell nah. That shit's annoying. She have emo schoolgirl. Yeah, she has the emo schoolgirl starter kit. I'm not saying she looks bad. I'm just saying she looks basic. You know? He's wondering. How do you know he sleeps outside? Homie can't make bread and pay for a hotel. He can't be from a rich family. Just wanders the world. Bro, you know how many people I've met that are like hippies that be wandering the world and traveling the world, and then these motherfuckers stay in hotels every time they travel because they got money like that? You don't know, but you're just calling him homeless based on his drip. His drip don't be looking homeless. That dude got drip, bro. What are we talking about? All right, let's go and farm the 3 costs, because ain't no way I'm gonna be doing 2 costs, bro, or 1 cost like that. The 1 costs are AIDS. I mean, this one's AIDS too, but you know. Bro, look at this drift. Hold on, let's see. That ain't me moving it, bro. That ain't me. Watch. I'll just do a little bit, and then it'll just go crazy every now and then. It's working with me right now. I'll show you guys next time it happens. Monks have no possessions, and Kiyuan is a wandering monk, so what house? Monks have no possessions. The motherfucker has a literal stick with a little gourd on it. Is that not a possession? Ain't no way. He doesn't look rich either. He doesn't look poor either. He don't look like a crackhead. And every time you walk by the corner store, they want the cigarette or to hold. Yo, let me hold $1, bro. You know. See, you know. You know what I'm saying? Looks like someone who lives humbly, but as choice. Exactly, bro. He looks like someone that lives like that as a choice. And we don't even know how he lives. Crazy behavior, bro. Bro can't go outside and wonder. Bro can't go outside and wonder without being called. That's like saying every MC of every isekai is homeless, because 95% of them motherfuckers be wondering, bro. That's like Luffy's homeless because he don't got an actual home. He sleeps on a boat. That's crazy. Yeah, bro, anything in the vault is just... Yo, Banana Man, what's up, bro? Appreciate you. Much love for the membership. Homie comes through with the boink. Appreciate you, man. You got Indian attire. Bro, why you fucking lying, John? You look like you're straight out of fucking Aladdin, bro. Talking about that looks like his drip, bro. Homie out here looking like a fucking, like, Indian prince or some shit. Talking about that looks like his drip. Hey, by that standard, then, he looked dripped out, bro. Because your ass was dripped out in them pictures, bro. You ain't look homeless. I know he gonna hit me up, well, that's homeless attire for us, rich Indian folks or some shit. Yo, Clasher, appreciate you for the membership, bro. Yo, what up, Holy? How you doing, man? How's life treating you? Technically, isn't the Straw Hat ships their house as well? They eat and sleep there. Yeah, technically it is. Technically it is. You're right, you're right. That's what the definition of homeless is, though. The definition of homeless is what? Someone that doesn't have possessions? But he has possessions. So that doesn't apply to him, dog. Technically, isn't the straw... Oh, yeah, I just read that. Indian while wearing tradition... He was saying that he has drip that looks like that. Someone has to share that picture of John that he shared on the Discord, bro. Homeless is someone that doesn't have homies. Exactly. See, he knows. As long as you got homies, you got a home, bro. Like, have y'all ever been hit up by one of your homies talking about, yo, can I go stay at your crib, bro? My girl done kicked me out, bro. And then you're like, I got you, bro. See, your homies have a home. Therefore, if you got homies, you're not homeless. Bro, you talking about the one for the wedding? That's the only one I've seen you on, bro. So we just going off what we've seen, dog. Out here looking like a fancy Aladdin talking about, I got homeless drip. I mean, to be fair, we all got some homeless drip. I got some shirts with holes in them shits. I just be wearing them when I'm at home. Yo, boss, do you stream other games too? So, I'm gonna start making content on my other channel for, like, MMOs and just regular games on my regular channels. Just Skull CJ without the A and the Y at the end. And then I have another little gacha channel that I was actually thinking of just streaming whenever I play a random game. So, like, right now I've been playing a lot of Destiny Rising. I'm probably gonna stream that on that channel. Just me chilling on the Discord. It ain't gonna be like no pro streams. Just literally turn it on to chill with the Discord. And if anybody tunes in, we'll yap. If nobody tunes in, I'll just yap with the homies on the Discord. Am I gonna try Duet Night Abyss? Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to Duet Night. I was in their content creator Discord, and then they send me the stuff so I can stream their game, and then I forgot. And yeah, I got kicked out of the Discord. So I gotta hit them up again and be like, yo, so now that you removed Gacha, how about you put me back in the Discord? I'm looking forward to covering it. Let's go here. Nope. Here. I hope they let me go home early. About to be done with work. It's, oh, that's nice, John. Get some grind on, bro. I just really want a game where, like, I want to go back to the days with at least one of the games I cover where spending money doesn't do anything. Bro, I'm tired of dumb motherfuckers talking about it's not pay to win, it's pay to progress. Like, bro, shut your bitch ass up, bro. Shut your mouth, bro. But what do you get? What are you winning by spending money? Bro, shut your ass up, bro. That whole, like, little description and, like, the way people split that shit up is so annoying, bro. I need a game where you just need a grind, bro. Need to know life that shit. And that's how you progress, bro. A good old traditional grindy game. Ow, ow. Is there any consistent daily asteroids farm I ran under place? There is no asteroid farms on a daily basis. Just your dailies. That's it. Sorry, I got ads. Oh, no worries, bro. I just said it was good, bro. How you doing? Warframe fits the bill, but you in for some help. Warframe does not fit the bill. And I used to love Warframe. You know what the problem is with Warframe, Banana Man? I could go in with Warframe with $1,000, right? Buy a bunch of platinum, go in the market, buy the best Warframe, the best prime Warframes, the best mods in the market. I could probably go in the shop and buy materials to level up my frames. And I'm sure I'll still need to do some grinding. But the amount of things I can bypass with cash, I hate that shit, bro. Because, like, I like flexing when it comes to my grinding and my achievements, right? That's why I don't flex in WUWA, because I have S6R5 characters. It don't matter if it's a single-player game, right? I'm still paying to win. Pay to progress is a stupid term, right? Pay to win, bro. That's it. So that's why I don't be flexing on WUWA. I'm not like, look at my clear times. When I tell you guys my clear times is just for fun. Like, I just be doing them, right? And I still think people could beat them. But in Warframe and a lot of other games like that, it's rough that you can, like, progress so much with just cash. Yeah, you can get platinum for free, but, like, once again, it's one of those scenarios that I'm trying to refer to a game where you can't buy any sort of progression with cash at all. Outside of, like, you know, outer game scenarios, right? Like if some dude is selling materials in a trading game, but if if there's any game where you can pay to get stronger, even if it's a single player game, it's hard to like not say it's pay to win, even if it's single player, bro. Hey, yo, Pizza with the 10 gifted memberships, bro. Appreciate you. Yo, big MVPs in the chat for the homie Pizza. Yo, appreciate that, man. Much love. Getting some green names in here, bro. But yeah, yo, so to answer your question again, Pizza, I will be streaming more games. I wanted to get more on track with WUWA now that I got it on lock in terms of like doing content and all of that. I definitely want to start making more content on other channels. Just for fun, bro. For sure. Pizza's giving out pizza to everybody, bro. Appreciate that, man. Oh, I used to play a ton of Warframe. All free to play. I had all, like, until I played, I had all premium Warframes, or, not premium, what the fuck are they called? Prime Warframes. I had all the Prime mods. I had all of that shit. All without spending even $1 in Warframe, right? 100%. You can do it for free, like just like in WUWA and a lot of other games, you can do it for free. But it's one of those scenarios, like if I start playing a game with you, right? Let's say you're my boys, and we all start playing a game, right? And then you have that one boy that just gets hella strong, and then you look at his account and it's just he's dropped a few $1,000s. It's already like, you know what I'm saying? Of course, he's still got to grind and shit, but it already, like, lowers the value of shit. For me, at least. Same with me. Like, if I'm grinding, like, that's why, like, Blue Protocol. I was looking into it, right? And you can spend money on it, but I wouldn't spend money on power in that game. But if I'm playing with one of my boys and I know that motherfucker's spending money for power, I'd always look at him like, motherfucker's taking shortcuts to get stronger. Am I going for... I'm going for YOOOO S2. Because I have a max stooped Augusta. So, I want to make her stronger. With S2 YOOOO. Bro, if it's sending me back down to the gulag, I ain't going. Okay, it's not sending me back down to the gulag. There you go. Maybe Path of Exile, you can't legally buy gear, but you have to use third-party trading sites to get... Okay, so... games like that, where you can't in the game buy shit, is fine. Even if there's like random third-party websites and stuff like that, I don't consider that part of the game's mechanic to pay to win. But yeah, if my boy does pay to win like that, I'll be like, bro, you whack. Not gonna lie, one of the free games I've been enjoying is Delta Force and also Destiny 2. I've been playing Destiny Risings. What up, Damon? How you doing, bro? I would look at him in envy. Yeah, until you realize that the people that usually spend money in games like that are the ones to usually quit first. Like, what we gotta realize is that nowadays, gaming is becoming more of like a quick burst type of thing. Gamers want their video games to be faster. They don't want to have to spend too much time on the game. Gamers hate when they have to grind for days or weeks or months to get shit. Like, let me just give you an example. People get mad. They get stressed that it takes them 2-3 weeks to build a perfect build for a character in Withering Waves. Like, they could have a good build a week into getting their new character, but the fact that it takes them like 2 weeks to get a really solid build, they get pissed. It's not like back in the day where it could take you like a month to get something decent in a game. It could take you months to get some... Like, bro, I remember RuneScape way back in the day. It would take you months to get shit in that game. Months, bro. Nowadays, it ain't like that. I'm not comparing RuneScape to WUWA. I'm just comparing gaming to that regard, right? I played Path of Exile a long time ago, but very casually. I don't like top-down games, bro. If I liked top-down views, I would have played, what's that MMO that has the top-down view? Fuck. Lost World or some shit like that? Lost Ark? Lost Ark. Yeah, there you go. I would have played Lost Ark. I've been playing Once Human for a while. Sometimes I get pissed off whenever reset hits. Yeah, I can't play games that reset either, bro. I get too attached to my own personal grinding that if reset hits, I be getting salty, bro. Realm of the Mad God. I had a friend that used to play that a lot. I did have a friend that used to play that. Lost Ark. Yeah, that's why I played Lost Ark till about level 50, and then I had to stop because I didn't like the top-down view. Yo, guys, just in case anybody wants, here's my UID for Firm Quiz. Yo, are you in the Discord, by the way? You've been playing the game solo. Hey, you don't gotta be solo, bro. We out here grinding and yapping almost every day. And you guys will notice my stream feels a lot different than a lot of other people's streams. A lot of people's streams feel, at least to me, like when it comes to WUWA, at least, I go look at a lot of other streamers. It feels like you're watching like a broadcast. You're watching a show. A TV episode. Whereas with me, I feel that when I like look back on my streams, the way I interact with all of y'all, you know, y'all say something and I expand on the topic, we just yap. It feels more like we're just in a VC all yapping together, just sharing ideas, as opposed to like I'm going to watch this dude to hear everything he's gonna say on today's fucking episode type shit. Let me go over here. Oh shit, bro, I keep forgetting, man. I've barely been on Discord. I've been just hooked on that Destiny game. That shit has been wild. Ooh, before this happens, yeah, let's go do this real quick. I gotta go to the butt crack of the map right here. There we go. Yeah, Destiny has been lit. I mean, I want to see when I get to endgame, right? I want to see when I get to endgame because it's one of those scenarios for me that every new game is lit when it first comes out. I gotta see how the grind feels when I'm already like at endgame. And also, it's felt that way for us because we're spending money, holy. I have somebody that's not spending money that's playing that game. It's limiting them on progression. They can't get to level 10 right now, so we're having like huge bursts of content right away. So I want to see how it feels, but it does have some super solid mechanics behind it. Oh shit. Yo, Pyro, appreciate you, bro. Have a good night. Before you lost your YouTube, it was Saltfest on Echo Rose. Yeah, bro. So way back in the day, I used to have on my main account, I think it was bad luck on Echoes and good luck on summons, or vice versa. I don't remember.
Stay behind me.
Hey. CG on endgame. Bro, I like games that give me a reason to do shit at endgame. And I feel that a lot of games nowadays, they don't do that. They don't want people on there no lifing your game, bro. Destiny Rising is good. I already did the raid and have fun, but honestly, it's just not the same. I actually like it more than Destiny 2, bro. I like currently I'm comparing like launch Destiny to launch Destiny Rising. The diversity in the characters is fucking amazing. In Destiny, you have like the same 3 fucking characters. Here you have a shitload of characters. Well, not a shitload, but you have a lot, and there's gonna be more obviously because it's a gacha. The gameplay seems dope as hell, bro. Content seems dope. Clans, clan hangers. Endgame will be the same as regular Destiny, grinding for weapon traits and good rolls and god rolls. Yeah, pretty much. But like, I'm gonna be honest, so I don't see myself like actually grinding for like, it's a gacha game. If it was like a straight up MMO, I'll treat it as such. But Since you can just buy power in that game, it's gonna be like, it's gonna be something I take more chill for a while. Oh, don't tell me you're sending me to the gulag. Where are you sending me, bro? Hold on. Sending me all the way up there. Did your 10 standard pull? You got a Ling Yang. Now you got a building, bro. You got a duped up Ling Yang, bro. I don't know if you have seen the video that MTech made, but apparently the rates on Destiny Rising is fixed on accounts. He re-rolled with other people over 100 accounts. I mean, it's gotcha, bro. It's all luck. It's all luck. You'll have people that have shit luck, and then you'll have people like Holy is that pulls fucking golds every few pulls, bro. You know, it's just the way it is. I have horrible luck. I've had to go to pity almost every time. But that's how it usually is with most gachas. I will say though, Destiny Rising rates have felt kind of shitty. Because I have like about 4 or 5 people that play. And yeah. Will I try Umamuse? Nah. Definitely not my type of game. I don't like vertical games. I'm not an idol. Not idol, but like, you know, pop stars type of thing, you know, idol princesses and shit type of game. It's just not my thing. But I hear it's doing great. I hear it's doing great. So that's good for the people that love that game. Who knows what's good? How you doing? You can match the sun and moon. Apparently multiplayer, you can't see the effects of YOOOO and Augusta. Grand Blue Fantasy, the grind is crazy to the point I made a macro just to auto farm it. Oh, hell nah. That crazy of a grind? We gotta go here now. Hold on. .7 leak came out, that download. Oh yeah, we have a channel like that on our Discord. We have like the dudes out there posting everything, and yeah, it seems like it's gonna be pretty big. I wonder what's gonna have. I'm excited. Should be dope, should be dope. But once again, bro, like I don't know what it is. I saw another CC talking about this. WUWA doesn't feel like a combat-driven game no more, bro. It feels like a story-driven game, bro. Like, there's not a lot of combat to do in the game, bro. There's not a lot of actual things to do at endgame, of course. Crumble, what's good? How you doing? CJ, am I serious? Yes, I'm serious. You like if I go to your world and I do the Augusta ulti to where the sun comes out, you won't be able to see it. Getting a single item in that game costs weeks to acquire. Grand Blue Fantasy is hellish. Hey, bro. Brother. Back in the day, it would take people months, sometimes like years. Not like 20 years, but like a year, 2 years to get like characters maxed out in OG gachas like RuneScape, bro. Back in the day, trying to get all your skills maxed out, like max level. Yeah, that was gonna take you a year, if not more. Way back in the day. I know there's someone's gonna come out and be like, well, actually, you could do that in a couple months. Yeah, not sleeping, bathing, socializing, all that shit. My one friend that played with me on the game is locked up right now. Oh, hell nah. Bro, you're gonna have to go break him out like they did to what's his face, homeboy, Scar. Rumor says in multi-gaming you can see Augusta's griffin flying around when she can summon it. What? I'm doing good, Crumble. Just chilling, bro. Grinding out today. No, the combat is way better than most gacha games for sure, but there's no actual stuff to do. Do I got any other S6R5? Yes. So I have Augusta, Shorekeeper, Lupa, Cardathea, Zani, Cantarella, Peebs, what's her face? Carlotta, Camellia, Shangli, and I think that's it. Almost everybody. Almost everybody. I've been wanting more co-op events. Yeah, that's the problem, bro. There's no actual events to do in the game with, like, you have these super cool characters. By the way, can you guys hear the fan right now? Like, can you hear some, like, background noise? Can you lower it a little bit? That's good you did that, because it's hot as fucking balls in here, bro. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's better. Thank you, baby. No fucking Gion, bro. Nah, bro. I didn't even play when. Oh yeah, I did. This was a random alt account, bro. This was an alt account. This wasn't even supposed to be like my main account like that, bro. Yo, does anybody need to farm the fucking, what is that, dude? The Augusta forecast? Gion chilling over here, bro. Over here somewhere. Where's he at? There you go. There's Gion, bro. Just chilling. Don't look at his stats. They're nasty. Old school RuneScape is hella grindy compared to RuneScape 3. And RuneScape 3 you can eat. And not only that, I'm talking about RuneScape like 25 plus years ago. Like, I'm talking about like, okay, maybe not that long. That seems like a long ass time. I'm talking about RuneScape way, way, way back in the day, bro. Like, way back in the day. I'm jealous of all these streamers with S6. Meanwhile, I can't even get C1s or signatures. Trust me, S6s ain't what they're made out to be, bro. Like, yeah, you're clearing content faster, but like, what's the point of clearing content faster? Just enjoy your stuff. Back in my days, yeah, back in my days. But yeah, whoever wants to farm this dude, where is it? The False Sovereign, let me know. Ooh, do I need to farm Lady of the Sea, actually? Where is Lady of the Sea? Hold on. Whoops, why'd I pop open? Where does Lady of the Sea reside, ladies and gentlemen? I've never been there. Let's go. Farming Lady of the Sea is pain in the neck. Is it? You wish you could, you don't have level. Oh, to farm the characters? Oh yeah, you gotta do the story to be able to even unlock it. Because I could just farm them for y'all, chat. Welcome back, by the way. What the hell happened here? Damon, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. So, let me put it to you like this. YOOOO is not gonna make Gion better. I'm gonna just tell you straight up. She's not gonna make Gion better. She might make the team that she's gonna be on better because she herself is gonna bring more damage. Right? But she ain't gonna make Gion, the unit, better. You know what I'm saying? Damon, yeah, because what you gotta realize is that she's given a 50% attack buff, right? Whereas Mortefi is given out a 38, and then on top of that, Mortefi is given out attack from his S6 and attack from his weapon. So your Gion will do more damage, but your team will do more damage if you slot YOOOO. But that's like, okay, just slot in like a fucking Furlova or slot in like a Cardathea and see a Conan with your Gion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm going to put a team together, it better improve the entirety of the team. My main DPS, my sub DPS, my fucking support. Everybody better be synergistic. But I'm not going to, like, if you put a support or a sub DPS on a team and your team does better because that character is better than the one you replace, but your main DPS deals less damage, that's kind of retarded. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck do I restart this? This is ass. Do I gotta get out? Oh my god, bro. I gotta get out and come back in. This is doo-doo crack, bro. Oh no, but yeah. Would have the game be really fun if we got that raid, bro? If we got a raid system in WUWA, like a co-op system, a dungeon. I don't know why they don't do that, bro. Genshin is what, 5 years old? They still don't have content like that on there. I don't get why, bro. They have such strong like bases, but then they don't do that. Oh nah, this is gonna be straight up doodoo cheeks, bro. Oh nah. Yeah, bro, we did a lot of playing and a lot of testing with Augusta, with YOOOO, testing all the comps and everything, and yeah, that's what we came up with. Because I feel, bro, like, it's like I was saying in one of my videos, it just makes no sense to me that people want to cope and say, yeah, but the overall team damage is going to be better if you put YOOOO over, what's his face? Mortefi. Well, no shit. Mortefi hits like a wet noodle, bro, but he's a 4th star. So we're putting a 4-star in there, right? And you're replacing with a 5-star whose entire kit, apart from a couple things, revolve around dealing damage. It's like a sub DPS like Brand. Your team is gonna do more damage, right? But not your main character, bro. That's why I said farming Lady of the Sea is a pain in the ass. Yeah, I don't know why they made it like that, bro. That's just doo-doo. Bad take or not that I have, but like all WUWA cast is unskippable. That's cap. I mean, but that's more of an opinion thing, right? Like if someone says all the characters in WUWA look amazing, I don't want to skip them, right? That's more of an opinion as opposed to a refutable take. You can't really refute, you know, you can't go against someone for saying that. Oh, I can't farm. Yo, is anybody on for my boys? I'm gonna just go in there and kill 5,000 false sovereigns for y'all. Friends. Zeno, I shall join your world. Oh, Latrelius. Oh, Latrelius hasn't done story. Zeno has done story. Oh, Lat has done story. Okay. Crizzle, do you have Lat as a friend? We should try joining his world. Or Zeno, if you have Zeno as a friend. Because I don't know who. I clicked both Lat and Zeno, so I don't know who the fuck I'm joining. Who am I joining? Oh, look at Zeno, bro. Looking all tiny. How you doing, bro? Where the fuck is my Augusta? Oh, hell no.
The hunt never ends.
Yeah, I should join Laturlicus. And, what? Aren't you already, like, Union level, like, 70 at least? Soul Phase 3, rank 8? That's how I feel. I'm not pulling Brand for That's how I feel. I'm not pulling Brand for Carlotta. What do you mean by that? You confused me. I was in open world event when you tried to join me. Ah, okay. You're loading in? Alright, alright. Synovius. Homie said I called him small, so he got into fucking Cardathia. He about to fucking go snoo size. He about to go snoo size, bro. That's insane. What the fuck's my Discord? I gotta react to those 4 videos today, man.
Time for a little nap.
I'm level 71, Soul Phase 3, rank 8. Alright, we'll see what Crystal is, and then we'll join you. Peak right there. Peak sauce, bro. Look at that. Oh, my drift. My drift. There we go. Wait, now that I think about it, how does the intro and outro system work in co-op mode? You just click it, and it just does it, but you don't actually intro outro. You was watching something. Homie was out here watching some furries, bro. He wasn't watching his boy. That's crazy, bro. He wasn't yapping it. Okay, if he's that, then I should be. I'm like 78. Oh, yeah, you're good, Crystal. Yeah, let's join, Laturlicus. Do you have him as a friend? Because I know he just got Augusta, so I can help him farm and I can help you farm. What do I need? I need you to yap in the chat, Zeno. We were talking about you, bro. Crazy. It's an opinion, but if most of players have the same mentality, it becomes a reality. It doesn't become a reality at all. If you put 1,000 people in a room, right, and they all look at the sky, and you ask them, yo, what color is the sky? And they say, it's bright green, and you look at the sky, and the sky is fucking blue. Just because 99 of them have the same retarded opinion doesn't make it a reality. It just makes them retarded. Like, you know, what are we talking about? Just because the majority of people have a certain take don't mean they right. You do have him as a friend. Okay, join Laturlicus, Crystal. I could help both of y'all. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You don't got Augusta. Are you gonna get Augusta though, Latrell? Latrelius. Well, if the majority say that, then the people who don't agree will think they're insane. That's fine. They can think they're insane. A lot of people have been pointed out as insane, and then they just turned out to be super smart, right? At some point, a lot of people were thought insane. A lot of the greatest minds in history have been pointed out to be insane, weird, or whatever. Should I ask? Just, yeah, you should just join. I mean, Lat said he's gonna farm, so Lat, you want to come farm a little bit of this boss real quick? Lat, accept Crystal to the team real quick. Take it, take it, take it. Alright, we gotta go to your boss over here, or not. Do I not have it? Has Lat not unlocked it? Do I not get... I should be able to see it. What? I'm confused right now. Has Lat not unlocked this boss? It's just a statement. WUWA makes unskippable characters. Gives me the itch to the point of triggering me. Like, say you can't skip these characters. WUWA makes... I mean, the reality of it is that every character WUWA has released looks really good. Oh, Lat doesn't have it. What? Oh, you're probably in a quest or something. That's why. Oh, yeah, that's what's going on. Well, get over here while we wait for Crystal. We'll kick Zeno to the gulag once Crystal's done doing what she's doing, so we can have a run in here. Tiger Boy is the exception. What do you mean he looks good? I mean, to be fair, he's a standard banner character. I meant like units they have actually dropped. You feel me? You feel me? The hate for the furry Tiger Boy will forever exist in this game. It's just that the characters are so good that it hurts skipping them. Exactly. That's the thing. They're literally not saying, oh my god, it hurts my hand, I can't skip, holy shit. They're just saying every character looks so good that it makes skipping them hard, and that's a fact. What the fuck? I was about to say, what the hell just happened?
Honor cannot be sunk.
Yeah, bro, every character in WUWA has been pretty damn cool.
Stay behind me.
Hey, yo, I found a chest, Lapernicus. That's my conflict on this banner. I want all of them. Yeah, they make it real hard because the characters look really good. People can distinguish must pull from really want to pull. To be based on how your account already is built. One unit might be a must pull for one player's account, but useless on another. Exactly what? So basically, that's what I was telling one of my boys not too long ago. They were talking about they want to pull like Galbrina or just another character. They weren't going to pull Augusta. And their team has SK, Yinlin. And I was like, you should pull Augusta. Because like you don't have any other units and you have the only team you got fully working is the mono fusion team, so you shouldn't really pull another fusion unit. If we're talking about functionality, that is, if we're just talking about pulling whoever the hell you like the look of, that's a completely different thing, right? All right, let me dip. Now, a lot of CCs comment on WUWA socials. They make the statement of WUWA makes unskippable. I make 0 effort skipping card. Bro, this man trying to go into semantics. And I really don't know a CC that, like, point me one of the CCs that be making content that actually says, with the meaning of what the statement means that WUWA makes unskippable units. I don't think there is one CC out there that says that. I know Saint Tontes doesn't say that. I know Gotcha Smack doesn't say that because he skips units. So what CC goes on social media saying they make unskippable units?
To the lands afar.
The statement might be, yo, they make units that are really hard to skip. Or in the sense of every unit looks so good that you don't want to skip them. But I don't know anybody who's made a statement with the full meaning behind it of, yeah, you can't skip, like you can't skip units because it'll break your account. But that's what I'm saying. What CCs? Oh yeah, Cosmo, bro, but that's a comedy skit, like you said. Yeah, that don't count. That's a comedy skit.
Stay behind me.
Gotcha's Max said Kiyuan is illegal to skip. Yes, from a personal taste of design and personality or how he looks, but not because of kit or functionality to an account. Right? That's like if a big titty, dark skin swordsman woman comes out. I will tell you, it is illegal to skip this character. It will break your account. Bro, I don't care what she does. She could be the worst character in the history of Withering Waves. I'm gonna tell you, not getting this account will break your account. She's a must-pull character. If they drop a dark-skinned samurai woman, I'm gonna be on the same tip. But that's personal preference. That's not facts. And the fact that people can't distinguish that is a little weird. Like, it's a little weird.
Stay behind me.
You know what I'm saying? Probably not serious, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I mean, like, I know the creators that be the bigger creators from this game, and most of them, if not all of them, will never tell you you cannot skip all the units in WUWA. Like, none of them will, bro, because most of them folks be skipping units. I think the only CC that really gets everybody is probably Saint Tontes, because he makes videos and he's the biggest WUWA CC. And even he'll tell you, yeah, you don't have to get, he tells you, you don't have to get this character. You can skip this. You know what I'm saying? Dark-skinned samurai woman that uses rectifier. I'll fight Kuro. I'll fight Kuro, bro. Don't even fuck with me like that. They drop a dark-skinned samurai woman. She has a whole katana, comes out with a rectifier, and she kicks, bro. She don't even use the katana. It's just part of her final animation. She pulls it out, taps her foot, and then kicks the enemy, bro. Oh, no. I skipped more than I pulled in the entire 2.0. Rosha, Phoebes, Branzani. This man skipped everybody, bro. That's crazy. How you do that? How you have that, bro? That's too much willpower. Just go here and kill shit. Is a statement that itches me to the point of triggering, man. Why? You shouldn't be bothered by someone else's objective opinion regarding something. Now, if you say someone goes and says, yo, this CC says that you cannot skip any unit in Withering Waves or it will break your account. Like, if you skip a unit in WUWA, it'll actively ruin your game and you might as well just not play. That's a different story, but, you know, someone's going to have their fan favorites. Yo, if you skip this unit, it's going to mess you up. This unit's the best one ever. Oh, my God. Like, that's just taste at that point.
behind me.
Augusta was going to be a skip for me, but the lore of her weapon was so good that I had to pull her. I feel that. I'm gonna be honest. I just love Augusta's freaking gameplay. It's so good. Oh shit.
To the
That's
lands
crazy.
afar.
Strong willpower? True.
Stay
True.
behind me.
Damn, how many asteroids do you have then? Homie out here with like 30,000 asteroids. But you know what's crazy? The fact that... Oh no, you skipped Zani as well. I was about to say. You skipped Lupa, Brandt. Do you have Shangli? You don't have Shangli, do you? That's insane, bro. Her gameplay in them thighs for real, bro.
Honor cannot be.
I'm gonna head out for now. Take care, y'all. Join the Discord and check it out later. Hope y'all have a blessed day and a good night's sleep. Yo, Pizza, appreciate you, bro. Pizza or a Kali? You gotta tell me which one you prefer, but appreciate you, man. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for stopping by.
Behind me.
Yeah, bro. I have 35,000 asteroids, all for Yuno and Key you want. Do you have Augusta? And are you pulling Galbrina if she's Key Yuan's best in slot or not? Yo. Hold on. Does it say that the boss is unlocked? Is it unlocked? I can farm it in my world? Oh, shit. Hold on. If this man spawns, he's getting gulagged. Oh, no. He's not spawning. He's scared of my effort, bro. I thought he was gonna spawn, fam. See if there's anything interesting around here. There's nothing interesting in the Elden Ring fucking ruins, bro. I'm going for Galbrina for sure. Then I'm gonna use what's left for the Wandering Swordsman.
To the
Seems like a
lands
solid plan, bro. You don't have enough to get Augusta in both of them? But you are so you'd get Yuno. Who are you gonna get Yuno for? Like, for what team do you plan to slot her with? Oh, hell no. I'm getting COVID. Yo, do I die if I stay in that water? It just looks dirty. Yeah, I die. Yo, it'd be really cool if it teleported you to some, like, random zone. Yuno is going to rot for the rest of WUWA's lifespan. Why would she? She's going to be a great character with Augusta. So, and also I was thinking the other day, maybe to this point, we've never really cared. We've never really cared for, like, healing and such, but hey, maybe it'll become a thing later down the line, right? Maybe it'll become a thing where healing would be... Like, bro, healing would be a lot more valuable if devs didn't time gate everything. Not time gate, but, like, put timers on everything. You're getting Yuno because she's Yuno. You don't care if she's you don't have her best in the slot. Oof, I feel you. I wouldn't say that. They can always release. Oh yeah, they can always release other characters. But you know what I gotta say to that, Detarius, right? When people say they can always release other characters, right? To work with other units. When in this case, Yuno. You know what I say when people say that? Where is Gion's character that can work with him? Where is SK's character that could work with her really well? You're always gonna be, not always, obviously it can happen. They can indeed release other characters that work with Yuno. 100%. They can release other characters that work with everybody. But I feel that at the pace they're moving, it's gonna be a random, like, I don't see them releasing a character down the line that would pair with Yuno. They might release one, but Yuno's mechanic is hyper specific. It's not like Spectral Frazzle or Arrow Erosion that any fucking character can rock. It's like, when are they really gonna drop another DPS that stacks shield? It can happen, anything can happen, but it's just such a, like, far off thing. You know what I mean? But it can happen. The reality of it is that Yuno will always hold down the potential to make any character that drops extremely busted. Because anytime they release a shield stacking unit, that's a whole lot of damage amplification that Yuno can give them. And if down the line, bro, imagine, Geshu Lin drops, he has that big-ass broad blade, he's a heavy attacker, and he builds shield when he attacks. Oh, nah. Yuno just skyrocketed in value, for example. But I don't think that's a reason to actually want to, like, pull a character. Yo, maybe in the future they're going to release a better character for it, or another character that pairs with it. They can, but who knows? I feel like they're doing way too many DPSs and subs, not a lot of support. Well, the problem here is that a lot of people said, yo, Shorekeeper's busted. Shorekeeper is just an absolute high-value target. Do you need to pull this character? Nah, we got Shorekeeper. Do you need to pull this character? Nah, we got Shorekeeper. So, of course, devs are like, oh, shit, hold on. We need them to pull. We actually need them to pull. And they're not pulling because they have Shorekeeper. Oh, shit, we need them to get the Rectifier. Oh, they're not getting the Rectifier because they got Yin Lin's Rectifier. So, ever since then, they've made everything way, way more specific. What the fuck do I gotta do here? I want Baija to be gone. Baija? Isn't that just Augusta, but Huang Long's male version? What are we talking about? What are we talking about, Willis? I'm waiting for Chiza to drop before pulling more supports. I feel you. I have some of my boys on the Discord have pulled every support, and I told them the same thing. Like, y'all gotta wait for a DPS, man. True, been waiting for Gion's best in slot for a minute. As far as Shorekeeper, she's a universal slot fitter. She's not going to have a best in slot that sense, as her purpose isn't on dedicated teams. You know what the thing is? Shorekeeper will always be a best in slot character for certain team comps, right? If you're someone that doesn't like to pull every character, right, you can just pull Shorekeeper and you'll be absolutely fine, right? Because you can just slot that in. If you're someone that, for example, let's say you're a hardcore Yuno fan, right? You love your Yuno, and you don't want to pull Augusta. Who are you going to pair Yuno with if you're trying to use Yuno as your main DPS character? Let's say you put money into the game, or you've saved for 17 patches, and you get S6 Yuno. Who would you pair with your S6 Yuno? SK, right? You would pair SK with her. I have Brant. Brant belongs to the Fusion team. You know, Lupa, Shangli. If I want a main DPS Brant, who do I pair my Brant with? Shorekeeper. You know what I'm saying? Shorekeeper will always have a role where she can be main slot for different comps. Who the fuck is this guy? Why he got something that look like a quest? Is that a quest? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Is this a quest? Get away from me. What is this shit? I'm not gonna play no tic-tac-toe ass game again, bro. Stop it. Shorekeeper is best in slot depending on your sequence of soup. For example, Lupa can be used with Shorekeeper if Lupa is S3. Good old Fupa, man. I do love me Lupa, bro. She's fire. Literally me. I'm gonna play Yuno with Siakona. Okay, there you go. So Yuno, Siakona, and your third would be Shorekeeper. That's how I'm using Shorekeeper right now with Shangli and Brant. Exactly. So it's one of those scenarios where Shorekeeper just holds too much value, and people have the I guess sense to point that out dramatically, right? So then Kuro stops doing such universal buffs because it doesn't benefit them. Ooh, red dragon or dinosaur. Hold on.
Stay calm. Loading.
Fury boils. Burn. do this another way.
Fight by my side. To the lands above. Stand tall before the eternal sun. One strike is enough.
What up, Zeno? How you doing? Ugh. I use Brent with Verena for faster rotations. Makes sense. Hello, good sir. In the current state of the game, would it be better to pull for Shorekeeper or Augusta? I do not have both, but have some good number of DPSs. What DPSs do you have? You can always use Shorekeeper as a slottable character into any teams, bro. Even right now at endgame, right? Like, oh shit, hold on. Why can't I look at my teams? Oh, because I'm flying? Hold on. You were doing the tower defense event? Oh, hell no. My fault. Right? So, you don't need it here. You don't... I love using her here. I'm not even gonna lie. I love using her here. Mono Spectro team. Even though Shorekeeper doesn't need to be here, this team is cracked. This team is cracked. Right? But when I look at Augusta, right now, Augusta could rock with Shorekeeper until YOOOO comes out, right? When I look at the Cardathea team, you can run Arrow Rover, but I'm not gonna lie, I hate playing Arrow Rover. I don't give a shit if he's better, but it's just trash. Like, his gameplay is doo-doo. It just doesn't feel as good. It's just Shorekeeper putting the field on, swap onto Sia Kona, blah, 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 blah. Smooth. If you have teams like this, Shorekeeper, Lupa, Brant, you can straight up do work there too. This team, the Glacio team, you can go like this.
I am here to serve. Me?
Boom.
Prove our
Right?
value to each other.
What is this team doing here, bro? That is crazy. That is actually outrageous. You know, there's a lot of things you could do with Shorekeeper, but you really got to check what DPSs you got and all that stuff. As a mini spender, I'm scared to invest into characters that are locking teams. I have Natlan, PTSD. The good thing with WUWA is that if you invest into a character, there comes a time where, like, you really don't have to worry about power creep. Because if power creep ever gets to the point where they're power creeping certain characters, the game is broken at that point. Like, if they ever power creeped a sequenced Cardathea, the game is broken. It's done. If they power creep a sequence Augusta, the game is broken. You know what I'm saying? Their sequences don't even... They're just a complete different world playing these characters sequenced. Your branches did 280k. Nice, nice. Doing work. Is for Lova, Cantarella, and SK. Yeah, there you go. For Lova, Cantarella, and SK. If you don't want to pull Rosha, and that works as well. I know WUWA doesn't have power creep yet, but that is the idea. WUWA does have power creep. What are we talking about? You would have to be a blind fuck to not see the power creep in WUWA. But like Gacha Smack said, WUWA doesn't have a power creep problem. There is no problem with the power creep in WUWA. You can still clear all the content with older units. So, but there is power creep. We're not going to sit here and act like Gion is the same as fucking Cardathea in terms of power. And if Cardathea is stronger than Gion, what do you call that? Power creep. Because it's going up. It's creeping up. Right? But there's not a power creep problem, which is different. And I know some people won't understand the nuance to power creep and power creep problem. I have Gion, Jinshi, Cardathea, Zani for Lova, Zhang Liao. All with signatures, but have only Yinlin and Roshia supports. Ooh. Yeah, since you have Zani and Cardathea, I would definitely pull Shorekeeper, because you can slaughter into any of those teams, bro. If you had told me you had, like, just Gion and Jinshi, I would have told you to pull for Augusta. But you have Carlotta, Cardathea, Zani, and Furlova, which are very, very strong characters in the game right now. So you'll be fine. SK is probably a good move for your account. Oh my god. I'm gonna go farm this dude for no reason. Power creep is a natural aging of the game. It's natural. Exactly. It's natural that characters get stronger as it goes. Power creep is not a bad thing if done right. A power creep problem, now that's bad.
Honor cannot be sullied.
What is this?
Stay behind me.
Oh, I don't want to farm Kelpie. We might do some reactions. I want to see how many can stay on the field, because I'm not even gonna pick them up, bro. Fuck Kelpie.
Conquest.
True, bro. Can't wait for another character to not use Arrow Rover again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know. General buffers are more free viable characters. Well, if they're I mean, just because they're free or they're general buffers doesn't mean there's no power creep between the buffers. Then you would compare the buffers to like 1.0 buffers, see that the 2.0 buffers are better, and then there's buffer power creep. Power creep is like, Banana said it perfectly, is the natural aging of the game. It's natural, bro. Characters becoming better with the passing of time, more intricate, more advanced. It's just normal shit. I like skill power creep, not just HP inflation. That is the way to do it. I feel that character damage power creep is a little bit different from like actual whoa. Kiyuan is somewhere around here, bro. I just seen the crows. I seen the crows. But yeah, I think the game does. Oof, bro, I love Augusta, bro. Shoryuken. She's just so dope. I don't think this game does a lot of HP inflation that is actually like that big of a problem. For most people, that is.
Moments of victory.
That's not gonna happen. What's not gonna happen? What are we talking about? TOF and yeah, TOF and Slime had power Tower of Fantasy had insane fucking problem with power creep. And it was a multiplayer game. HP inflation and damage attenuation are good if done right. Yeah, 100%. I just find it crazy that people like want to have a character that's like 2 years old and still be out here just beating all the content. Like, it's like, the way I see it is this. Let's say you, and then some people will say yes because they just love certain units. I love this, bro. This pose right here, oh my god. My face would be the sword. Just cheeks.
Stay behind me.
Like, a lot of people like to complain about power creep because they have, let's say they have a Gion, right? And they love Gion when they dropped, right? When he dropped. But now, you'll ask them, yo, would you pull Gion or Augusta? Or Gion or Cardathia? And they'll be like, I'll pull Cardathia. Okay? Just like everybody else would probably pull Cardathia. There's going to be a few people that say, no, I like Gion. Right? But the reality of it is that if you can't expect to still be able to clear everything perfectly like 2-3 years down the line of a gacha game's lifespan with all basic units. Some units will stand the test of time much better than others, like supporters, buffers, things like that will stand the test of time, but it's really hard for DPSs to be viable 2-3 years down the line in a gacha game. It's just, you know, content keeps moving, bosses keeps getting crazier, yada yada yada. How built is my Augusta? S6 built? Nah, but her stats are actually crazy as well. Her stats are crazy. If there wasn't power creep, we wouldn't spend nearly as much. Character aesthetics would be the only reason to pull then. Business-wise, I wouldn't expect them to remove power creep in general. Oh yeah, 100%. A lot of people like to say that they pull characters because of how they look, and then they get mad when they get power creep. Bro, I pulled Gion because he looks so badass. I just love the way he looked. I don't care about the damage or anything. I just pulled him because of the way he looks.
Stay behind me.
And then he gets power creep. They power creep my unit! How dare they? Oh, nah, this game is greedy. I'm like, I thought you pulled him because you like the way he looks. The fuck? I don't know how to feel about Augusta. I need a whole new setup and new sig. Not easy for me. What you mean? You don't need a whole new signature. I mean, every character needs a new signature, right? You could rock some signatures with other characters, but... Hey, yo, she need a heal, bro. Hold on. There we go. Astral modulation. The thing about power creep in time is that the dupes have to be really OP. If power creep is eating for Gion 2 years later, get some dupes. And exactly, yo, that's what I was saying, bro. Like, if you really like a unit, and you don't want to worry about power creep, get some dupes on that shit. Sure, if you compare the dupes, there will be power creep. Like, if you compare your Gion S6 to Cardathea S6, Cardathea S6 is going to do way better. But an S6R5 Gion will still be able to clear all content without any problem. Oh, these shits are disappearing on me. Oh, hell no. Yeah, how's Destiny? Bro, Jose, I'm hella addicted. Ooh, bro, she did the splits. Hello. I've been loving Destiny, dude. Destiny Rising has been great. You should definitely play it. That's why we need more skins. These dumbasses don't be doing skins like that. I don't know what the fuck. I don't understand how you could have a company that has 2 games and in one game they release a shitload of skins that look really good consistently, and in the other game they like seem to have a problem with releasing skins, bro. It feels like in Punishing Grey Raven, every time they release a new character, they be releasing a skin for that motherfucker, or at least every other character. How is it that we only have like 4 skins since the game's been out, and 2 of those released at the same time, pretty much? Shit makes no sense. Jose, I know you be living out in Zimbabwe, but when you pick your server, pick NA. Well, PGR has like 3 skins per version. That's what I'm saying. So I don't get companies that do that. Like, shit makes no sense. They don't make skins here, but they make them PGR. Like, why? Make them in both. Make money both sides. Hey, does anybody need Nightmare Kelpies? Let's pause him doing his move. Look at him. Look at him doing his little move. He thought he was doing something, bro. He thought he was doing something, bro. That's crazy. Homie don't even know what hit him, bro. He was just chilling. He was about to hit us with a move. Got smoked. You need these, Crystal? Join me. I'll do like 20 minutes of these before I start doing reactions. Oh, you're in story? Oh, hell no. And 3 of WUWA skins don't have skins or don't have effects or anything fancy. That's just crazy.
Leave it to me.
That's just wild.
Stay calm.
Fight by my side.
Y'all think Yuno will do more damage than Gion? You want me to answer that question for you? I can't tell you comparing it right off the bat, but if we're talking about like sequenced Yuno, when we were running our comparisons and testings, sequenced Yuno's damage was flat out retarded. I was like, bro, who the fuck's the DPS, Yuno or Augusta? Keep in mind that when you're in the test server, they give you like echo builds that are already like they're all the same. Like every echo has the same exact stats. So like for example, ooh, the splits. I love this, bro. I love this pose. If she could just sit there like that on that pose, I'd love it. For example, in the test server, Augusta has 0 heavy attack on her echoes, the ones they give you. Look at all of those, bro. Don't know if you know the stream quality is a little low. Oh, hell no. Is it? It's set. Is the stream quality lagging for anybody else? Or looking crusty or anything? I know Twitch makes it look much better though, to be fair. Twitch has way better quality than YouTube, bro. Yeah, YouTube has weird ass quality. I actually gotta check that. Because I don't know what it is, bro. It be saying like full HD perfect, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it does that, bro. Oh, shit.
The feeling of pain. Loading.
I'll check it out and test next time. I also, maybe it's because I'm streaming through a different platform called Restream instead of directly to YouTube.
Well played. Barely felt it.
Alright, buddy. Calm down.
Astral adulation.
But yeah, no, I hear you, because when I go to do my shorts, I always get the shorts from Twitch and not from YouTube, because YouTube does look less high quality than Twitch. I will say that, bro. All right, bro, that's too much of this. I think I'm just gonna go react to some videos that y'all send me, because it's almost 2 hours. I've already been streaming for 2 hours. Holy shit, bro, time be flying. And I gotta get on Destiny later, do some grinding, bro.
Honor cannot be silent.
And this man doing too much. Holy shit. And he dead. Everything lags when I go to something else. I be watching. I don't look like I'm lagging, but I will say the quality does look way lower. I'm gonna have to check if I do a direct stream that is not through Restream if it looks like that, and if it is, it's probably just Restream. Maybe. Let me see something. Yeah, no, it should be good, but it'd be weird. All right. Let's go see some videos that y'all want me to check out. We might find something that tickles y'all fancy and people get active when they see someone have a take that goes against them. What videos do we have today? Y'all send me like 5 videos, bro. Holy shit. I'm only reacting to these 4, though. What is this, 2 days ago? Let me check. I don't know if I want to watch this, bro. Might be a ranty video. Let's watch the latest Gacha Smack video. That's a 20-minute video. I might not react to that whole video, but we'll see what it's about. YouTube doesn't have 5 minutes of unskippable ads, so it's better here. You know what also doesn't have 5 minutes of unskippable ads? YouTube members and Twitch subs. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. All right, let's see what Big Smack has to say. I'm gonna put embedded ads into the stream, Jose, for your bitch ass to have to watch ads anyway. Like, I'm literally gonna do like custom made ads, and I'll just click play and you'll have like 2 minutes of ads without it being an actual ad, bro. You'll see it found you on Twitch, and yeah, it looks better on here than YouTube. Yeah, bro, Twitch looks so much better. Whenever I do shorts, I always go to Twitch because YouTube looks grainy as hell. I don't know what it is with YouTube, bro. He said he was wrong about Augusta. Well, I guess we're gonna have to find out what he was talking about, chat. Because I haven't been keeping up. The last video I reacted about Gacha Smack was something about a weapon and people being mad that he said the weapon should feel stronger if it's premium or something. I don't remember, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Ugh. Bro, I saw on phone, I get so many ads within a short time. True. Daniel, yo ass gotta stop glazing Smack and gotta stop posting more videos of more things for me to react to. Man, be posting a Gacha Smack video every other day. That's good though. Keep doing that, but also post more videos for me to react to.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, let's watch some Smack. So I want to see what this is all about. What the fuck? There we go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, today y'all sent me this video by Gacha Smack titled, "I spread misinformation and was wrong about Augusta," which is a pretty interesting title, you know. Whether you're a fan or a hater of the homie Smack, you gotta, you know, give him props for, you know, saying he spread misinformation and was wrong about Augusta. Or was he? I don't even know what this is all about, but I guess we're gonna find out. I'm gonna find out with you guys. First, right now, let's see what this is all about.
Ladies and gentlemen, those of you who know me, y'all know I've made a career in this space off of putting my money where my mouth is, off of going the extra mile before
Yeah.
I release content just to figure out extra things that people may have missed because, well, it's the nature of the business, right? The guide making business.
Yeah.
People are trying to get guides out as fast as possible because the algorithm favors that.
I'm telling y'all, bro, I ain't never spoken with Smack, and I don't know Smack in the past, but the few times that y'all had me react to this man, why he gotta say some shit that is usually fucking facts, bro? I hate the way that the business works, but it's just the way the business works, right? They'll drop characters, and I was talking about this not too long ago. They'll drop a brand new unit, and you'll have every Billy Bob drop a guide on how to play the character, and all they really do is, like, read the kit, tell you, well, you use this and this, but then they don't actually play the characters or learn optimized rotations or learn little gimmicks and animation cancels or rotations that could be different based on team compass. They just show you the base things, and as time goes on and people who actually play and test things find out how to play the character better, you'll go back and look at the cookie cutter day one videos from most people, and then you look a month down the line as who's maining those same characters, and most of them will be playing very different. It takes time. Even though a unit might be very simple and easy to understand, it takes time and you actually putting in the gameplay and the effort to learn these rotations and the way to optimize your team compositions with certain units. That's just the way it is. But as content creators, we got to get the goddamn videos out day one. Otherwise, y'all won't watch this. You'll go watch Billy Bob that drops the videos an hour after the character drops.
And because the community is more interested in it at that particular point.
Yup, that's just the way it is, bro. It's hot. You know, the topic is hot. Y'all want to see what it is.
So while the topic is hot, you got to get that guide out fast.
Bro, exactly what I just said.
There's no way on God's fucking green earth these guide makers are actually finding out the most effective way to play these characters in the time that...
Bro, I'm telling you. What? This motherfucker's like my cousin with a lot of his takes, bro. Straight up.
they get the guides out.
Yep.
It's not how it works. You know what's funny? Nobody should be mad at them because that's the nature of the business, and that's
just the way it is, bro. A lot of times people will make videos, they'll drop a guide or a rotation, and they'll make a mistake. Bro, it feels like it's the apocalypse in the comment section. Yo, you're trash. You suck. That's not how you play. You missed one heavy attack. You should have used the echo in between her first and second heavy, bro. There's always some nerdy ass know-it-all with arthritis on their fingers that hasn't bathed in 3 weeks, that smells like hot Cheetos, commenting in the goddamn videos talking about you suck because you weren't an absolute master the day one of the character dropping. There's always that guy, bro.
the best way to be successful in that topic and niche. I have no problem with it. I blow no smoke up their ass. But what's funny is how quick the community
Yep.
advocates that is the most efficient and optimal way to play a rotation.
Bro, you know what's funny though? They be dropping videos, right? With the normal basic rotations, and every YouTuber does this day one. Shit, I don't drop gameplay guides, but you know, a lot of YouTubers drop these gameplay videos, and people, like he says, will deem that as the optimal and best way to play, right? And if you don't do it exactly like that, you're just missing rotations, you're not optimizing your gameplay, and then out of the woodworks, bro, from the corner of the mountain, a dude called Wallenstein comes out and does the most insane rotations with the most crazy teams, with the craziest clear times, and then all those people that were bitching about the other dude not doing the basic rotations, they be hiding. Yeah, we're not gonna tell this guy that's not how you do it, even though that's not how we all do it, because we don't have that skill, but we ain't gonna say shit. But we gonna say something to the guy that's trying to show the way he's doing it, right? There's always those people, bro.
I was told I was a fraud.
Oh,
The
no.
guy that spent an extra week cooking
Oh, no.
to figure out what other alternatives, because there always are,
Yup.
what better rotations, because there always is.
Yes. Bro, this is such a thing with Augusta. I was literally showing this while I was doing holograms about a week ago, right? How you can literally do her rotations and start the rotations in 2 completely different ways, depending on what your goal is and what you're trying to do, and your partners, right? How you're trying to do your rotations could start completely different one way or another, and both ways work. both will clear stuff. And the only real difference is that when you look at the rotations, one might get things done, let's say, you know, 5-10 seconds faster than the other. But the other one might feel smoother to play. So it's like, which one is better? Both are fine. Both are absolutely fine. If you're talking about like 2, 3, 4 second difference in rotations, even a 10-second difference, what are we talking about? Like, why is this rotation not good? And why is this, bro? Like, bro, people try to mid-max and then you look at their gameplay and they play with their fucking elbows. They be out here window shopping, bro, trying to tell you how to play, and then you go watch them play, and these motherfuckers plays with their toes.
There might be, from the general consensus that was delivered to you by guide makers, I was told I have a skill issue.
Oh,
that I don't know how to play the game.
Oh, no.
My rotations are wrong. And
Oh,
I'm
no.
a fraud.
Oh, no.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, they severely underestimated
Oh, no.
Smack. See, when you tell me these things, I'm gonna go and find out.
What my hater accused me of. Bro, that's so funny, bro. Bro, that's a funny ass thing, bro. What my hater accused me of. Smag has a skill issue. Smag doesn't know how to play the game. Bro, they wrote a whole hit list for this man, bro. Bro, that's like 13 reasons why. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it was almost 13 reasons why, bro. 13 reasons why you suck, bro. 13 reasons why you have a skill issue. Shit's wild,
if
bro.
it's true. There's a lot of people who don't do it. They just go, whatever, man. I'll just take that one on the chin. The irony of the rotation prescribed that these people advocate is it's a Genshin Impact rotation inside of Wuthering Waves.
What are we talking
Doesn't
about?
manage cooldowns of abilities effectively. When you're doing this Genshin-fied rotation, Augusta's purple ult is up the entire goddamn time. In like 15 or 20 seconds goes by and her ult's up.
Yeah.
The purple ult, the skill's up, the freaking echo is up.
Yeah.
And they're like, this is the most optimal way to play.
Oh, no.
I'm thinking to myself, how is that possible? And I'm not saying it's not true, but I'm saying if it is, this is a massive problem in a game that has given us so much more skill expression, specifically to differentiate itself as the most like in-depth combat system in the mainstream space. This is what separates WUWA from Genshin. So you're telling me the most effective way to do this team is to just do a Genshin Impact formula. It just did.
See, here's the thing. A lot of people look at certain rotations and they want things to be just cookie cutter and linear, right? When they start to get a little bit more convoluted and complex where they are optimizing cooldowns, they don't like that, bro, because they can't play that way. So when cooldowns are being optimized, echo cast, abilities, and things like that, while you're doing entire rotations, a lot of people aren't used to seeing that. They're used to, for example, the basic, start with Shorekeeper, go into your buffer, go into your hyper carry, and you're done. They're not used to like this more advanced gameplay that optimizes cooldowns a little bit more, right? And that's where I think the problem lies, or I think that's what he's talking about. I haven't seen his rotations. I don't know what he did, nor can I judge rotations because it's all about like stats, the way your character is built. ER sometimes plays a big factor into like when you do your rotations, will you have your abilities up, at a certain point? So there's a lot of things and a lot of factors, but at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure that it all comes down to like optimizing rotations, optimizing cooldowns, and the way he's doing things that people weren't just vibing with. But I'm pretty damn sure in this video he's gonna show them the way.
It makes sense to me. This is why I went and did the extra mile. These guys said you should do your research before uploading this content, bucko. I did, dumbass. And that is why I was like so, what do I say? I was so firm when me and Saint were in the call about Saint doing a whole rotation through to see the time differences. Because
so him and Saint got in a call and did like rotation comparisons. If he's doing this video, I'm sure that the time difference was very short. It was for sure under 10 seconds at most, going to either Gacha's max side or Saint's side, but it was very damn similar if he's still doing the video and standing 10 toes down on his take.
I wanted to see if he would get the same thing I got, which was, oh yeah, wait, these kind of do the same damage. It's the exact same clear time. And you want to know what's funny?
Okay.
It was a 4-second discrepancy.
4 seconds, bro. 4-second difference. At that point, it has nothing. If there's a 4-second difference in clear times between one player and another with different rotations, 95, if not 99% of the time, it will have zero to do with the actual rotation, and it will have pretty much everything to do with the way that the two players have their account built. Because at the end of the day, you could do the same rotation and this guy in the corner could get it done faster because you'll have more stats. You'll have more crit damage, attack, you know, let's say Augusta, heavy attack damage. And at that point, it's really hard to compare two accounts with different builds when, you know, the difference in clear times is so small. It doesn't really come down to rotation at that point, more so the stats. Now, if it was like a 25 second clear time, then stats play a lot in the matter, but also the rotation. But in this scenario, it's all about the stats for sure.
And then I realized that's not something that represents the truth, because this is a DPS game. You cannot use separate builds and accounts. It doesn't matter.
What did I just say?
If it's only 100 attack difference, which in that showcase, it was 270 more attack than my Augusta Saints build.
Oh yeah, that's gonna make that big difference. I remember when I was testing my Brand against one of my homies, Brand, he had like literally like 200 more attack than me, and he was dealing quite a bit more damage than my Brand, quite a bit more damage than me, because he had more attack than mine.
More crit damage, more energy recharge. Like there's no way we can ever get a accurate representation.
Okay, so one of the two players had more attack, more energy regen, and more crit damage, and the difference was still only 4 seconds. That's all that needs to be said. If anybody sees that comparison, and he was slower than Saint by 4 seconds. If anybody sees that and says your rotation is wrong despite the fact that he got almost the same results while having less attack, less ER, and less crit damage, they're just dumb. It's that simple.
Of these different rotations, unless you're using the exact same account and testing the different rotations with the exact same builds. This is very important. Now, I want to take it a step further and explain to you guys why I was so adamant about my rotation being just as good, if not better. It goes back, I mean, I've been playing games for a very long time. Let's just face it, I really have. And we are gonna show off a side-by-side comparison of both builds. I even got another person who I know no-lifes the hell out of this game's combat. And
who's she gonna invite that he knows that no-lifes the hell out of this game's combat? Is he about to call Wallenstein up in here?
I got him to verify that I wasn't tripping, and even he agreed. It's Large Banana, the same guy.
Large Banana? Yo, I have Banana Man in my chat, bro. Y'all cousins? Banana Man and Large Banana, bro. Y'all definitely related, bro. Hell nah.
Who gave me the cook with the Camellia build. Like, we're going to get into that in a bit, but I want to make sure you understand this fundamental concept. It's very important. In fact, if you ever play a game with cooldowns, always think of this, and you'll know if you're not playing the characters to the best of their abilities. It's very simple. When you play a game that has an intricacy or gameplay mechanism that is attached to what is called a cooldown, all you have to do is make sure the cooldowns are always on cooldown.
bro, everything I've said in the video so far, every single thing I've said in the video has been said by Smack a little bit after I said it, bro. Look, a lot of times when I'm in stream, or I make my videos, or I talk to some of y'all, or debate certain takes, I ask myself, how is it that us CCs, even though it's our job, have to break things down to such a simplistic manner just so a few smooth brains out there can understand those things? Like, how is it that some of these things that for me are like kindergarten level, and I'm sure a lot of you watching might think, yo, those things are like basic knowledge, there are still some dense, brick-headed, square-headed motherfuckers out there that can't seem to understand basic principles, bro. Like they can't seem to understand it, bro. And this is exactly what I was talking about. When you're doing comparisons and you have two different builds, it's going to be very different. Times will vary, right? There's also gameplay. There's also the way that you pair your characters. Cooldowns, the way you manage your cooldowns. Bro, there's a lot that comes to it. But at the end of the day, how you going to say a rotation is bad, you don't know how to play, when you're getting the same results as the optimal rotation by having still 10-15% worse stats than the optimal? I can't, bro.
Very simple. It's been a tested recipe for maximum DPS since the dawn of cooldown gaming. Okay, you play an MMO, you're doing the cooldowns, make sure you're using them, bro. You know, World of Warcraft, hitting all them cooldowns. It's the same thing in Wuthering Waves. There is no way a rotation that is making sure all the cooldowns are on cooldown, and you're doing this effectively while still getting through all of their intricacies, is going to do less damage. And if it does, that is a fucked gameplay system.
Yeah.
That system is ass. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense at all. You're essentially getting punished for playing better.
Yeah.
You're not the one with the skill issue. The one with the skill issue is the one doing the Genshin Impact rotation, but they're doing more damage. What? Math ain't mathing.
Yeah.
That ain't making no sense. Now, with that said, there's some people who say, well, you ramp up all the buffs, put it into one character, and that one character does damage. That's also a tested formula too. True.
Yeah.
However,
yeah, and it goes back to what I was saying earlier, bro. It really depends on how your team is built and how you decide to reach the end goal, right? If we get two people together and your way of playing is quick swapping and you clear everything in 30 seconds, while the other dude's way of playing is ramping up the hyper carry to deliver a big ass nuke and he clears it in 30 seconds, how are you gonna say either one of the gameplays is wrong, skill issue, or bad? Like, it ain't even worth discussing at that point. Like, it don't matter. The reality of it is we both got to the end goal with almost identical results. What does it matter if one way is not the way you would do things? It's just, it makes no logical sense at that point.
because in WUWA, you can swap back, and do all these other little like cute things that maintain DPS, you should still be able to do a rotation in a way that fulfills all of the conditions to maximize DPS, ramp up the buffs into that character's kit while still keeping cooldowns on cooldown. And that is what we want to show off today. Let's look at it.
Oh shit. Okay. We got some gameplay. Okay, let's lower this a little bit. Let's just lower this. Bro, how am I 6 minutes into this video and I've been reacting for almost 20? Oh hell nah. What is all that he's gonna talk about in here, bro? Because I feel that I already nailed it like right on the head. Okay, he's just gonna be doing rotations and showing things. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up with this video there because I'm gonna be honest, I feel like, bro, he said what he needed to say in the first 6 minutes of the video, and then everything else that I feel that he's gonna show here is like absolute concrete evidence and proof of what he's saying to the people that are square-headed out there in the internet, bro. So I feel that I got to where I needed to get to in the video. I agree with what he said, bro. If you went out there and tested versus like Saint having a better build than him, they got similar results, what more can you say? He's out here doing the correct cookie cutter rotation here, and then he's doing a Smack's rotation, and I'm guessing they're gonna get similar results. Probably seconds of difference, you know, maybe Smack's is 5 seconds slower or faster than this one. It doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, you can't really call someone a fraud. You can't really say they have a skill issue and they spread misinformation when the results are so freaking similar, bro. Not everybody's gonna play the same exact way. Not everybody's gonna do the same exact rotation. At the end of the day, the game allows you to be creative. The game allows you to experiment with your own gameplay. So if you can get the, you know, the ideal results by playing a completely different way than most people are playing, bro, you're winning and you're having fun and you're doing it your way. So that's gonna be it for this video. Shout out to Smack. If you want to watch the rest of his video, I have the link in the description below. But for now, thank y'all for watching. Hit that like button and peace. There we go. Damn, y'all really talked a lot, bro. Actually, yeah, bro. I cleared 5 seconds earlier than you because you didn't dodge on time, so that's why I'm a better player. Bro, that's really how they be, bro. That's really how they be, bro. Whoops, I almost clicked something. Let me get this. As a Genshin player, I tell you, have skill issues in WUWA. That's insane. That's an insane take, bro. Let me do this. What else do we got today? What other videos do we got today? That's why we love Augusta. You can uppercut or choose not to. Exactly, bro. And Augusta is probably the character with more varying ways to play her. Most other characters are more linear, and they're still relatively freaking great. You could still do a lot of different things with them, but when it comes to Augusta, oh, bro, Augusta's super, super diverse, bro. All right, let me do this. See what else we got. Hey, yo, thank you for your donation, Juggernaut. What it is, appreciate you for the donation. Thank you for your donation, man. Big MVP in the chat, bro. Hold on. All right, yo, so I appreciate this. Want to show CD some love. Yo, Juggernaut, appreciate you for that. Means a lot. Yo, we got 3 videos. I don't know which one to react to. Let me know if you guys have actually seen any of these videos. So we have Why Wuthering Waves Will Never Win Against Expectations by Now. Will Yuno flop? No. Here's why. Yuno won't flop. She has a feet fan service, so she's gonna sell really well. And she can pair up with a few characters, and she'll still be pretty damn nice in those teams for sure. And then we got Grown Man Rants About Underwhelming Gacha Character. Is this about Augusta or Yuno? There is no fucking images, just random running around. Okay, yeah. Watch Iango. That's crazy. What am I gonna watch from Iango? Did he do a new video? I like now. Okay. Yes, but related to WUWA. It was one. I'm not gonna react to a 1 month old video. That's crazy. Let's just watch this one. I want to see what this one's about. Why Wuthering Waves will never win against expectations. Motherfuckers think that this game's supposed to be the greatest thing of all time, bro. All the time. This thing's supposed to be just perfection every single time. And anytime it's anything less than perfection, people want to throw dirt at it like they don't be eating dookie playing other games, bro. Alright, let's see. I just love Yango's way to do content. He can shit talk WUWA and ZZZ, and I love it. I shit talk WUWA and ZZZ. I shit talk everything, bro. What are we talking about? I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to Yango's content, I haven't really seen much apart from like 2 videos that y'all told me to react to. I can't with the monotone, bro. The monotone is bro, the 2 times I've reacted to his content, it's been like obvious rage bait. Obvious rage bait. I'd rather react to content where a motherfucker is serious about something that might turn into rage content where people want to go at them for something than someone effectively saying shit just to get people pissed, because then there's no real substance to it in my, you know, in my eyes. I don't want to argue with someone that's purposely trying to rage bait. I'd rather go back and forth with someone that's putting out a shitty idea as opposed to just basic rage bait. You know what I'm saying? The beef like avocado. Who the fuck's avocado? I don't have beef with nobody. I've only had beef with like some random dude like a year ago. But yeah, if you guys share videos, if they're new, I'm down to watch them. It's basically like watching someone do satire of the gacha community. Yeah. The Ebola, the guy, bro. Yeah. Like that video. That video to me was worth reacting to, because what the hell was even that, bro? You know what I mean? That was a great comparison only. Yeah, exactly. That's the type of stuff I'd watch. All right, let's watch this one, though. Let's watch this one. Who the fuck did I say made this video? Noel. Okay. Noel. Okay. Cool. Saints video on new. On new what? What are we talking? Hold on. Let's react to this and then let me know if you guys got other stuff to watch. New male drip character was interesting. On Kiyuan, yes. Alright, what's good, boys? Today we got another video to check out y'all sent me. It's titled, Why Wuthering Waves Will Never Win Against Expectations. And I don't really know what's gonna be said in this video, but I'm gonna be honest, Wuthering Wave has done a great job so far. Yes, they usually do listen to the community, and while we have been moving forward ever since 1.0, and not only has the core of the game gotten better, and the quality of the game has also gotten better, I feel that the devs are always willing to listen and improve the game overall. And while sure, not everything is fucking sunshine and rainbows, and there are times where the devs take 1 or 2 steps back, for the most part, they're usually walking forward and making the game better. There are certain things that, like everyone, I would like them to improve, I would like them to add, but overall it's really hard to live with the expectations that WUWA or players have for Wuthering Waves. They want everything to be just absolutely insane, which speaks volumes because, you know, the devs do a lot of good stuff, but overall I want to see what he has to say regarding WUWA and how it'll never win against people's expectations. Let's go ahead and check it out.
So here we go again. Deja vu. Remember back in 2.5 where people were chanting the usual hint, mid-patch, mid-story, filler arc, 2.6 gonna cook way harder.
I'm not even gonna lie, I've enjoyed almost every story that Wuthering Waves has dropped. Almost every single story has had some peak scenes, very interesting developments, and at least 1 or 2 moments that have made me like actually feel or pique my interest regarding a character or their backstory, right? Overall, every story has been pretty damn good, and I know a lot of people didn't like 2.5. They said it was filler. I still have 2.5 as one of my favorite stories so far because even though it felt like it wasn't really connected to the main story to a certain degree, right? It felt more like a side thing that was going on to connect certain plots of the story. I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty damn good. And, you know, for Lova, despite me not really vibing with the character, I thought it was a good story and a way to present some dark themes into the story of WUWA.
Yeah, fast forward, that so-called filler became one of the most memorable patches in Wuthering Waves history. Instead of filler patch, it turned into a feeler patch, you know? It even managed to pull player to invest more to the lore web.
Yes.
And now 2.6 drop. People...
Yo, and you know what's also crazy? You could say what you want to say regarding the 2.5 story. You can say what you want to say. Apart from maybe, I think it was 2.4, the one with Cardathia and the main thing being Cardathia. Apart from 2.4, 2.5 has been the story with the most social media interactions probably since 2.0, if not the start of the game. So many CCs were making videos, reactions. It almost became into like an Xbox, PlayStation freaking thing where people were rooting for Rover and the other ones were rooting for Lova. So whether you like the story or consider it a filler or consider it trash, you can't deny the actual impact that it had on the Wuthering Waves community, causing people to go at other people because of their opinion. Matter of fact, we had the whole CC issue with 2 people because some dude wasn't paying attention to the story. It got people mad. Overall, a lot of people were really invested into 2.5. That's just the reality of it.
will be happy, right? No, it's that we're getting the same recycle taste. This patch just an optimization patch.
So here's the thing, and I'm going to play devil's advocate because I don't know where this video is going. We're only 39 seconds in, and I've already been yapping for about 3. When people refer to the patches as this is just an optimization patch, this is just a filler patch, a lot of the time, they don't even be referring the story, right? They be referring everything else that revolves around the game. 2.5 was one of the most boring dog shit patches in terms of fun events. Dog, it felt like a chore to go into Wuthering Waves to do the events that we had during 2.5. I don't care what y'all say. That's just my opinion at the end of the day. But holy shit, were the events for 2.5 just dog shit. And even though there could have been some good events here and there, it was just trash, bro. Like, how are we playing a combat first gacha game where the biggest selling point is the combat? And I think we barely, if even, had any combat events during all of 2.5. That shit felt like a puzzle after board game after, it was just doo-doo. So maybe this is what they're referring to. And like, for example, right now, right, in 2.6, ever since 2.6 has been out, what have we gotten? A couple of like login events. We've gotten a fucking tower defense game mode, which, okay, it's cool. It's cool for tower defense. What the fuck does tower defense gotta do with combat and Wuthering Waves? And like today or yesterday, we just got another like puzzle looking event. Bro, I don't blame people for having some of these takes. Maybe they can, you know, explain themselves a little better, but a lot of the time is not just referring to the goddamn story, but the fact that for the longest time now, not just 2.5, not just 2.6, but for a while now, when it comes to combat oriented content, it's felt rather dry. We'll get a very good combat event every patch or so, but it's like one, and then we get like 14 events about a hamster, a fucking puzzle, tic-tac-toe and shit. So I feel that that's where they're coming from, but that's just me. Enough ranting, let's continue the video.
Mid-story, mid-character, flop banner,
That was wrong. I guess they are yapping about the mid-story, I guess.
EOS soon for the 16th.
Also, hey, homie, what's your name? Now, don't blur out their names, bro. Call them out. Call them out. Straight up. Call them out. I want to see what they say and who their names are. So whenever they come into my chats, if they have some shit takes, I can call them out too.
9 time of this year. Like, bro, at this point, I swear some player have a speedrun timer for how fast can I declare the game dead. Now, don't get me wrong. Disliking a patch is valid. Maybe you felt the pacing was janky, maybe you were not so happy that Lupa didn't show up when the army marched into the Dark Tides. Fine, fair critique. But dislike is different than hate. Because I saw one comment that
That's such a good thing. Some people be like, I don't mind if someone goes and says, I dislike this character. I think that's valid. I dislike this patch. That's valid. I dislike this story. That's fine. You're a normal human being. But when someone comes out and says, I hate this character, I hate this patch, I hate this, it gives me like Cheeto breath, square-headed, big back type of behavior, bro. That's what I look at you as, bro. Like some big back, Cheeto breath, square-headed dude, bro. Cause like how you gonna hate something, bro? Like it ain't that deep. I didn't like it. It didn't pique my interest. But some people be invested, bro. They don't like something and it's like you just slap their mother, bro. They just go on a hate campaign, and in every stream you'll see this random dude talking about this sucks, you suck, yo mama, bro, shut up. Don't be weird.
I don't even know where this person got the idea from. Hot take. The story is mid at best. They rush a lot of things unlike 2.5. The rover glazing is over the roof. The story is just basically another rover harem moment without any lore building in it.
The story is mid at best. I gotta say, when it comes to gacha, WUWA has one of the best stories, and I know you guys can pull out some like random gacha games out of nowhere that I probably never played, and they probably have better stories, because at the end of the day, the combat is the main selling point in Wuthering Waves, and there could be other gacha games out there that their main selling point is the story. Not to say that Wuthering Waves story is not a strong selling point from it, but combat first and then story in Wuthering Waves, where other games could be just story with combat, right? Unlike 2.5, I will say I do like the development of 2.5. I thought they allow us to see quite a bit into the mind of like the world that revolved around for Loba. The rover glazing is over the roof, bro. Like, what did they think this was gonna fucking be? Rover's been gathering wives since 1.0, and y'all motherfuckers think it's gonna change? Like, y'all just go and watch One Piece because you think that on episode 500 he's gonna change and turn into the Hokage? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Yes, Rover is going to continue getting glazed, and he is going to continue building his harem, because that's just how these things are. It's the anime culture. It's this type of culture that is always gonna happen. How you gonna be 1 year into the game, 1 year into a relationship, 1 year into seeing the same exact behavior, and then act surprised because things are being done in the same way they've been done the last year? Like, what are we talking about? Don't be dumb. Without any lore building, I don't know what game he's playing. I know damn well he ain't playing Wuthering Waves, because I'm gonna tell you right now, there is a lot of lore in this game. Not only the one that they directly tell us, but others that you can find through some of the events by reading and shit like that. Things that most of, you know, the gacha players don't do. But there's a lot of lore building in Wuthering Waves. So the fact that Homeboy said 3 out of 10, not only is this a very stupid, uneducated, like, weird take, but this was definitely rage bait, for sure, for sure.
Lol, 7 out of 10. Nah, 3 out of 10. Yeah, at this point, you either did not play the patch, you watch a 30-second TikTok recap, or you're a proud main story quest skipper. Because most people will argue that 2.6 is good on its way. Kuro serves as a full course meal. Like, in this picture, story-wise, it explained how the main story quest goes. It's good at the beginning, and
oh my god, Augusta, I love you.
A little bit slower in the middle part, and peak at the end with all the twists and stuff. You know the story is good when it turned the community into a lore theorist out of nowhere, because
I don't know if I should have reacted to this video, dog. I haven't done the story. I haven't done the 2.6 story, chat. Yeah, yo, I'm telling y'all right now. That's why I haven't been very opinionated in the 2.6 part of the video, because I haven't done it. I'm about to get heavy spoiled. But, you know, I'm going to tune it out. I'm going to have a couple beers today. I'll eat my girl's butt, and then I'll forget about it. So when I do play it, I can experience it fresh, okay?
of all the crumbs that connects to one another. So what exactly people complaining about this time then? Well, some of them are this. Yeah. Some
The little like ghost echo
player
looking.
thinks Kuro is going backwards with the NPC's model for not being fully textured. Like, we had Changli's child model before.
Bro, Shang-Li's quest, bro, it was so good. It was so sad.
And it looked like a mini version of her. Why not do it again?
Yes.
Well, true, but is it a downgrade? No, it's a design choice that tied to the plot.
Okay, look, I haven't gotten here. I don't know what this is about. It could just be like a memory, right, that she's having at the moment. And I'm pretty sure they've done this like ghostly echo looking things in other parts of the story. Like way back. I'm pretty sure even Shang-Li's quest had NPCs that looked like this. Some people are always very well detailed in the past, while others are, you know, put like this. But at the end of the day, I don't know. I haven't done this part of the story myself.
At the beginning, we don't even know who this faint silhouette other than familiar sounding girl. But later on, we learned that this is actually Augusta.
Oh,
Changli's
shit.
mini version was fully shown on lore side as part of a complete Sonoro, a stable and polished memory echo, while Augusta's was the opposite. It's a lingering
okay.
frequencies that projected through the
Yeah, see, they've done it before. They've done it before.
dark tides.
But that one looked crusty. This one looked very well detailed.
Incomplete Sonoro, which arguably designed to picture a faint scene of what happened back then. After
okay.
that, we already learned about her. Why not make it fully textured? Well, I'll admit, at first I was asking the same question. But the more you play, the more you realize it's not about what we're seeing, it's about what we're not seeing yet.
Ooh.
The hazy model scene might be designed as a bridge, connecting the story we just played to the lore that has not been revealed yet. It's not
Okay.
closure, it's foreshadowing. Because instead of spoon feeding the answer, Kuro leaves the breadcrumb, and we, the players, do the rest. And it is indeed a success.
Bro, I ain't even gonna lie, YOOOO looks so good. Oh, bro, YOOOO looks so good in those cutscenes and all of that. Ooh, she looks so good.
We make the noise and turn into theories overnight. And arguably, this design of choice isn't all about Augusta. It's more about her friend, Angel. By now, I'm guessing most of you already heard the theory. But for context, that faint texture figure has sparked speculation that Angel isn't just a random name drop to support Augusta's backlore, but Angel is actually Galbrena, a character
Oh, no. Oh, y'all set me up. Y'all knew I didn't watch the story. The fuck going on?
lined up for the future story. So yeah,
Oh, nah. Oh, nah. She gonna be Augusta's cousin and shit.
technically this is still a speculation, but let's be real, the crumbs are way too on the nose just to ignore. But before we talk more about this, if you made it this far and you've been enjoying my content lately, or you just stumbled across this one, please consider subscribing, because why not? It really helps.
Hey, y'all heard him, chat. Subscribe and hit the like button on this video. And his too. It helps out a lot.
And motivates me to make more content like this, and smash that like button if you were vibing with it. And now, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video.
Okay.
If you remember that scene where Angel shows up after getting yoinked by the dark tides, even with just a glimpse,
Oh,
you can
no.
clock the signs. The hair design, the glowing eyes, and the shadow profile, it's subtle, but
Oh,
it's
yeah.
there. Now, people will say, but Galbrena doesn't look that way though. Sure, on the surface, but Augusta herself really said she turned into something that is not human anymore. Boom. That line flips everything. What we saw was not Galbrena's final look. It was the start of her descent from Angel to Galbrena.
Oh, nah. I mean, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, the hair kind of similar, bro. And at the end of the day, she's like a little kid here, bro. You don't know what she went through. She went through hell and back, apparently, bro. She's out here doing the devil's work. So, hey, man, it makes sense. Apparently, if this kid out here got kidnapped by the boogeyman and got taken into the other side, bro, this might be Galbrena. Who knows?
Then after that, the lore crumbs piled on. In the story quest, it said that Angel got this resonance so cracked that even the dark tides couldn't even tank it. The problem was, she could not control it, so she get corrupted instead. But we know she is stronger than Augusta, which opened up another pot.
What you mean she's stronger than Augusta? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about?
possibility that at some point she will manage to take control over the dark tides that ate her. While it sounds plausible, we basically have Prolova, a half
She looked like a crackhead in here, bro.
human, half Discord character.
True.
So yeah, I don't think it's a downgrade though. I think it's just foreshadowing the next event that about to come, and the way how Kuro make us invested in the lore by using.
Okay, so if they did this like this, right, and people had a problem with it, let's give Kuro a pass, right? Maybe it was how it was meant to be. But if they continue to go forward and doing things like this, when they gave us Shang Li's backstory and Shang Li looked completely well done and everything, then we can complain. But if this fills the role of like the blurry memories or like, you know, unstable memories or whatever it was that he said earlier, then, you know, it makes sense.
the question why. And another thing that caught my eye is how people said Augusta is just another character that fell in love with Rover.
That's a lie, bro. He's lying in this video, bro. What do you mean Augusta fell in love with Rover? She fell in love with me, bro. What are we talking about? Bro, he's capping, bro.
Yeah, the sudden change in her demeanor towards Rover is being read as another horror moment. But I think this is again more of a lore design, because Augusta's fate was changed by YOOOO. From the earlier Septimon patch, we know YOOOO was Augusta's closest person, but after she sacrificed her existence to save.
She what now?
Augusta, everything changed. Rover ended up
you know,
replacing that place in
not even gonna acknowledge what just was said.
Augusta's mind, since all the credit now goes to us.
She just fucking cooked me out of nowhere, bro. Oh no.
I've seen people argue, there's no way Augusta just forgot about YOOOO, this is just glazing Rover. But no, she really does forgot about her. Starting from YOOOO's arrow scene, we didn't hear anything about her anymore. In the moment when
Oh, no, I
Augusta
just got
recalls
goosebumps
everyone
on
she
my
stood
shit.
by,
Oh, hell
YOOOO
no.
isn't shown at all. And if you check Augusta's voice line, YOOOO is not on the list of people she talks about. Even NPCs in Septimon didn't know who YOOOO is. YOOOO's sacrifice erased her presence, and that's why Augusta's change feels so sudden, especially towards Rover.
I am titling this video WUWA community ruined me, bro. How y'all gonna give me this crazy ass spoiler, bro? That's insane.
It's not a romance bait, it's the cause of fate being rewritten. And is that all that makes 2.6 good? I don't think so. We're just scratching the surface. I mean, we got more insight into Christopher, like this dude can casually pulls out a persona that can transform into this paper crane, like hello, man's turning a whole side business in origami espionage. And there's also this Avidius, like we don't even fully know who this guy really is yet, but some people speculated that this person is also Christopher's persona. Every line feels like a setup for something bigger, and the story quest itself packed with small details that imply way more than what's on the surface. And I think the reason why this patch feels bad for some people is because some of them are too attached to the idea that every main story quest has to wrap up neatly in one go. But what if we've changed that formula? The final act isn't here yet. It's being saved for the second phase in YOOOO's story. So calling this version as 3 out of 10 mid flop patch, yeah, that's not just unfair, it's not smart either.
Yeah, he just ray baiting. Okay, look, I literally got fried like towards the end of the video. That's why I didn't even know what to say, bro, because I haven't played the goddamn story, chat. So I was waiting to do it after they dropped the drip, because I usually don't like playing the story like day one. I like doing it a couple days later. It is my fault. I'm not mad. I'm just saying, fuck. Now I gotta go play the story. We'll probably do that tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, man, all I gotta say regarding this, it was a good video. It was a good video, well put together. And at the end of the day, man, Kuro is gonna keep cooking, man. People will have different tastes. Some people are gonna like the way another game does things, but hey, Kuro has been cooking with these characters. And the fact that he's able to make people feel something towards these characters, the fact that I'm over here playing a video game with these random characters that pretty much disappeared after one patch, because let's be honest, after a character has gone through their patch, we kind of never see them again apart from like a few of them, and they still manage to make us care about some of them. Some people cried during Frolova's scenes. I'm sure some people probably cried during Yuno's if what this dude said is true. But yeah, man, Kuro's gonna keep cooking, and it is winning against expectations. The voices of the minority and the voices of Cheeto Breath, square-headed big backs like the dude that was in that comment ain't really doing anything. But yeah, man, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate y'all. Not so much for sending me this video, but yeah, love you guys. Hit the like button, drop a comment, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I just got diabetes. That's crazy. I just got gingivitis, bro, from watching that, bro. I just got spoiled. That's insane. I don't even want to react to the other two videos, man. What if they spoil more shit? I'm gonna react to them shits tomorrow after the stream, bro. He's capping. He's lying. Lies of the devil. Alright, boys. Check the WUWA Twitter about Galbrina. About what Galbrina is. What you mean check the WUWA Twitter? Tell me what's going on right now, because every time I open up Twitter, bro, I don't know, my computer hates it and it starts lagging. I'm only gonna hear from somebody else besides you. You be capping facts. Uns be capping, bro. He be trolling. Alright, boys. Appreciate y'all though. I think today we had a pretty good stream. We did a little bit of grinding, we did some reactions, almost 3 hours already, so we have been flying through. I already posted it in the Discord. Let me see what you're talking about. What you talking about, Willis? Is it in react content? Oh, I gotta watch that. Let's see. Oh, she's gonna be a fusion. Hold on, let me put this here. Let me put this here. So she's gonna be a fusion pistol. I mean, pistol was pretty obvious, and she does have flames. Bro, look at her abs in this picture, bro. Like, damn. Damn. Okay. Kuro knows what they working with. Alright, boys. Appreciate y'all. I'll be back live tomorrow. We might do the story so then we can react, and I might have to start doing the stories whenever a new patch goes live within the first few days. But yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your night.
The blade
And peace.
most worn is often the sharpest.
Look like you don't care, walking the dust off. Is that what you do? Is that all you're made of? Whatever ain't right, prove it on yourself. Revisit your act, return.